What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Saturday Roll Call. Decided to go ahead and do a Saturday Roll Call. I didn't have anything planned today. So, what's going on? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Hopefully, we can get some people on to talk tonight. Um, Couple stories, man. Couple interesting stories. I don't want to show them because I don't want to get in any type of trouble on YouTube. But I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the airplane hijacking that happened yesterday. Was it yesterday? Wait, what's the day? Saturday, Friday? No, Thursday. To a Belize plane. Okay, as an American citizen, 49 years old, supposedly a 20-year military veteran. That one I have not completely confirmed yet. Okay, but he ended up being shot by another passenger on the plane. I'm guessing the passenger on the plane was security. Normally on airlines, they have a security person on the airline. Every airline has one. It looks like a regular passenger. They're not. They're security for the airline. So I'm assuming that's who had the weapon on the plane. But this person ended up stabbing three people, one in the back. The other two I'm not too sure of. But the one that was stabbed in the back was serious. So uh, thoughts and prayers to those people, man. Hopefully they make a speedy recovery. To the people that was scared to death on the back of the plane when that whole incident was going on, that is a wild, wild story. You know, the plane went up. The guy wanted to go back to the States or wanted to get somewhere, and the pilot was just out making a circle with the plane until he got low on fuel. But just thinking about a situation like that, how would you react? What would you do in a situation like that other than comply? So, you would like to think you would do something different, behave different, but it just makes you think because you don't know when this ride may end or how your life could change in a single moment when you least expect it. But I wanted to acknowledge that and give my thoughts and prayers to the people who were injured on that flight. And man, hopefully he was not a veteran. I'm not exactly sure if he was a veteran, 20-year retired military veteran. They didn't say what branch, which makes me question whether or not he really was military. But it's part of the reason, if he was, why some countries, like here in Colombia, have you do a mental health test, make you get a statement from a doctor that says that you are competent enough to live here full time among people without harming them. So, it's unfortunate that is a situation that happens here and in some other countries where they basically make it difficult for veterans to get retirement visas or just regular migrant visas or any type of visas due to circumstances that are out of your control. But these countries are trying to protect themselves. Um, so I want to move on to something else real quick. All right, I want to answer some questions that some of you guys leave regarding living here. Okay. Um, I want to start with the jewelry question. All right. This is a question I get at least 2 or 3 times a month. Honestly, 2 or 3 times a month. Can you wear jewelry here? Okay. It's pretty much here is no different than anywhere else. It's really not. It's really not. You can wear jewelry here. I wear jewelry all the time. I wear shoes that most probably would never recognize. I have bags and things that most don't know what they were to this and that. And I'm in an area where it is common to have stuff like that. So here's what I would say to people out there who are worried about wearing jewelry. If you're in areas where people have things like that, what reason would they have to steal something they already have? In other words, I can't come here dressed to the nines and then be in the hood thinking nothing's going to happen to me. That makes no sense. You just got your income taxes. You're trying to show off. You went and bought a nice little chain, have your income tax check, And now you can only afford to live in some of the worst areas here. You should expect something to happen to you. That only makes sense. I can't buy a Bugatti in the States and park it in the hood and think everything gonna be okay. It doesn't work like that. And I don't care what country you're going to. That's just not a realistic thing. That's crazy to think that you can live like that. So for the people out there that are worried about jewelry, you got a nice watch. Look, there are people here that have Ottoman, Oldman, Richard Mille, Patek Philippe. And if you don't know what I'm saying, that's part of the problem. Because you can't act like you something you've never been. That's the problem. You want to come and you want to dress and be a millionaire or act like you one of the richest people here. Well, people know the difference when you living next door to them and you're supposed to be in a strata 6 and you in a strata 2. Who don't know the difference? Of course they know the difference. So that's never worked. That's never worked anywhere you go. You can't show up parquet areas, shirt off, big ass, Mr. T starter kid is still would say, gold chain on. And when you leave that area, you go into the hood where she lives. She know you ain't got no money. They know you ain't got no money. The only person you fooling is the person in the mirror. That's just the truth. So wearing jewelry, people here wear stuff y'all wouldn't believe. You wouldn't. They have, man, that's the other thing. I'm on this topic. We're going to keep it a buck here. Y'all got to stop thinking everybody in these countries are poor. These people, everybody that lives in these countries are not poor. They're not. I just did a TikTok on this where you hear a lot of these people think Colombians, all these Colombians make minimum wage, like $360 a month. That is ridiculous. The reason why a lot of people think that way is because of the areas that a lot of people go in. If you're in poor areas, you're going to think poor. That's how you think. Because when you're around people who have what you have or more, you're not going to sit there and think all these people are poor because they're not. There are areas in this city, when I walk in or you walk in, we the poorest motherfuckers in there. Instead of them thinking about robbing us, we thinking about robbing them. Do you see what he have on his arm? Do you see the bag that she's walking with? Y'all understand what I'm saying? You got to get out of that mindset of thinking that when you go to these countries, whether it's the Philippines, Thailand, DR, Panama, Mexico, all these people are not poor. They're not poor. You think foreigners own all these malls, all these stores, all these car dealerships, building all these homes? You think all that's done by foreigners? You think no Colombians, no Dominicans, no Panamanians, no Mexicans, no Filipinos, no people from Thailand have money? Y'all got to get at, when you think poor, that's from thinking poor. I'm being serious. I'm going to be real with y'all tonight. That's from thinking poor all the time. When you spend most of your time in poor areas around the poorest people, that's where you all get that idea from that all these people are poor. Because if I name 3 or 4 places, I'll say the name Llano Grande. How many of you all, people who live here, been living here 12, 15 years, ain't never heard of Llano Grande? Don't know where it is, couldn't point it out on the map, don't know nothing about it. And did you know that Llano Grande is the richest area in Antioquia? Not just Medellin, Antioquia. That's where every celebrity, anybody who's anybody, is in Llano Grande. You are the poorest person when you step into Llano Grande. Trust and believe that. you by far, it ain't even close, the poorest person in Llano Grande when you go there. Here in Poblado, there are areas here that are hidden. You have to live here and know people to know where these areas are. Kind of like that restaurant I showed you all. Y'all didn't know that was there. Some of y'all had no clue. You probably drove up and down that road 10 times, never even knew that was there. How did I know it was there? You got to know people here that know where these places are, because they don't just leave them open for anybody to go to. They're not meant for everybody to go to, because everybody can't afford to go in there. But that is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. If you spend most of your time, which most men do, let's keep it a buck. We're going to keep it 100 all the way. Most people, when they go to these countries, they spend the majority of their time around the poorest people, because honestly, those are the only people that's really going to talk to them. I'm going to repeat that. Most men, when they come here, they hang in the poorest areas of town, because 9 times out of 10, those are the only people who really going to talk to you. Why is that? If you were to come to Poblado right now, don't talk to the girl that's working in the store. Talk to the owner of the store. First of all, most of you won't even be able to talk to her, because most of you can't speak Spanish. So you got to use a translator. You think the owner of that restaurant, the owner of that club, the owner of that bar, the owner of this clothing store, the owner of this building got patience enough to sit there, if she's not selling something to you, to go back and forth on a translator? She does not. She doesn't. She's going to blow you off and move on to somewhere else. That's the truth. But when you come here and you're dealing with people in need, and that's what most people do when they come here, they deal with people in need. People in need are going to sit there and listen to you because they need you. But the moment you get out of the areas of need and you come over here, because I've seen, like the other day when I was in the mall, there are guys now that come and film girls in these gyms, right? And I don't know what they're telling us, because I don't follow none of them, but I don't know what they're telling people. But now they want to come and film women in the gym like they talking to them. Those women ain't talking to them. Those women work in these corporate buildings right here. They ain't got time for them. Or go out to El Tesoro and pretend like you out there doing business. Everybody know you ain't doing nothing out there. You know how everybody know? Because you ain't bought one thing. You ain't got one bag coming out of El Tesoro. That's how expensive El Tesoro is. We're going to keep it all the way 100 tonight. Y'all ask these questions, I'm going to answer these questions. You want to wear jewelry? I wear shit all the time. I got a pair of off-whites here that I probably paid $1,900 for. Only wear them in 2 places, either when I'm going to Las Palmas or I'm going to Llano Grande. Other than that, I don't even wear them here, because I know where I'm going. And I know when I go in those 2 areas, I'm the poorest motherfucker in there. Who looking at me talking about robbing me? Not a soul, not one soul, right? It's like when I went to Bogota. When I went to Bogota for the first time, I had no idea what nothing was, until I got to get to know the people who worked at the hotel, who explained to me that I needed to be north. So now when I go to Bogota, I go north. I go to El Chico, I go to Chapinero, or I go to Los Rosales. Those are the better areas to go to. And I can promise you, most of you all have no clue what I'm talking about. You probably heard of the, what is it? Zona Rosa, I think it's what it's called. That's where all the tourists normally go to go look at the women. But you ain't hearing them talking about going to Chapinero, El Chico, Los Rosales. Why is that? You need money to go there. You ain't over there, Louis Vuitton, Ferrari. Okay, they got their own stops. They got their own shops right there. You're not going to see the common tourists just walking up and down that area. No. You're going to see more real handbags of Gucci, Louis, Botox, plastic this, plastic that, guys with Richard Milles, Patek Philippe, Rolexes. You're going to see it all. You're going to see it all. But y'all never going to see that when you're in the poor areas. When you stay in the poor areas, you think poor. When y'all wonder why, how come I can't get ahead? Why is it? Because if you think this way, How you ever gonna move up in life? You know, there's an old saying, you know, you shoot for the moon, you may not get to the moon, but on your way to the moon, you made it to the clouds. You ain't never gonna get there thinking poor, thinking bargain. Everything has to be on sale, everything has to be the lowest way possible. Ain't gonna happen. Right? That's why for me, a lot of times when y'all ask questions, bro, I can't even answer your question. I can't. I had a vet ask me, how much do you and your roommate pay? Roommate? Why would you think I got a roommate here? Because most people that they run across here that are veterans have roommates. 2, 3, 4 people. Why would I want to live like that? I don't. I can't relate to some of y'all, bro. I grew up poor. Small town, grew up poor as hell. I haven't lived that way for almost 27 years. So when y'all ask me these questions about, you know, would I live in Sabaneta? No, I wouldn't live in Sabaneta. My absolute last choice is Laureles. Laureles, Estadio, Berlin. I would never live there. Never. I would go back to the States first. If it got that bad, and those were my only options, I'm up out of here. And that's because that's where all the foreigners are. That's an area they can afford. I don't know why, for the life of me, you guys seem to think that everything here should be super cheap, simply because the areas that some of y'all frequents, these poor areas and women of need. And when it don't go right, you can't figure out why. To me, it's no different than being in the States, to be honest with you. Because where do you go find women? In the bars? What kind of woman you think you're going to find there? I'm asking. I'm being honest. I'm asking. What do you think you're going to find there? In the clubs? Somebody that's in need? Because that's exactly what y'all do here. Or in any of these countries. Show me the guy that went and talked to the doctor, the pharmacist, the banker, hell, a supervisor, a damn restaurant manager. Where they at? They ain't nowhere to be found. But y'all are quick to jump up and say, man, it's so great here because you're talking to people in need. And they submissive. Who won't be submissive? Tell you what, lose all your money tomorrow and you in the streets. Somebody says you do this, this, and this, and I'll give you this. What you think you're going to do? You're going to be submissive. That's exactly what goes on in these countries. So if y'all going to ask me questions, bro, I'm going to answer them honestly. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm telling what you need to know. Stop thinking poor. Stop thinking poor. That's just what it is. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm tired of people, you know, rubbing y'all back, making y'all feel good because y'all make poor ass decisions and then y'all look for help. It's quite simple to me. Stop being a damn welfare case. Stop going places thinking everywhere is super cheap. It's not. I can pull up Airbnb right now and show you just in my area alone, you ain't getting shit here for less than $1,100. Studio, whatever it is, less than $1,100. It ain't happening. Not happening. But when you in areas $500, $450, but then you want people to think, oh, you know, I got it like that. They already know you don't. And don't come with that, well, I'm frugal. No, I've met many millionaires that are frugal. None of them live like that. None of them. So I'm going to put the link in. I just wanted to get that off because some of y'all, bro, y'all different. Some of y'all are really different. And I'm not telling you got to be the richest motherfucker or this or that. But what I'm telling y'all is this. When you think poor, that's all you ever going to be is poor. What up, Steele? I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. Everywhere you go, every time you take a flight, it's cheap. Okay, well, what do you think? I'm looking for the bargain basement of this. I'm looking for the bargain basement of that. What? I got you, Steele. You in the chat. I got you. I'm just being honest. So anybody wants to come on, cool. If not, I'm gonna rant a little bit more, and then I'm gonna be out of here. All right. But I do want to show y'all some areas because there's a lot of confusion when it comes to these cities. A lot of y'all really don't know a whole lot about these cities, about these towns, and I don't care how many times you've been here, where you've been. If you don't know where stuff is, it's hard to sit there and say it's one way or another when you've never been. What was it called? Who we got here? Howard, what's going on, man? Can you hear me, Howard?
Yeah, it was over. It was over. Yeah, yeah. I was wondering, man. The internet, man. I was wondering if it was working out. This is all right, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, are you familiar with Chapinero, Howard?
What? No,
No, Chapinero. Uh, what's that?
no.
Hold up. Okay. It's in Bogota. It's in the north of Bogota.
Okay, no. Yeah, I heard of it before, but I don't know if I've been there. I've been to Bogota, but I'm not familiar with that type of with the area. No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because that's like, man, that's one of the highest end areas you can be in Bogota. I mean, as
Yeah,
far as
I
like
bet. Yeah.
tourism and whatnot, you're not gonna see hardly anybody over there walking around in the streets like you normally would in tourist spots because you ain't got no money, you ain't got really got no reason to be over
Yeah.
there. You just walking around sightseeing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah.
got Louis Vuitton,
Yeah.
you got Ferrari, you
Mhm.
got what's the other one? Mont Blanc. You got all of that laid out front. And it's like, shit, who you know going in there buying all that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Still say, how come you fuzzy as hell? He just got to wipe his lens. That's all. You just got to wipe the lens in your camera, Howard.
I don't know. Oh no. Oh yeah. Either that. But I think I hit the mirror thing. I know it's mirroring me or some. Whatever. I had to change the setting. Yeah,
Oh, you changed
yeah.
your setting on your
A touch up
phone?
thing. Yeah. I don't know this shit. Nah. On here on the thing right there. Just go settings right there. Like go to the settings icon. You can do like the what's that? Like the do the smoke like a blur. You do like a blur or anything like that. In a touch up, you do all that stuff, man. You see what I'm saying? Just go right there in the settings, and then you can
Right.
click your view or whatever. Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah. You're right, bro. 'Cause I go, it seems like all the capitals, both are the capital of that country. Here in Santo Domingo, they have it too, and also Kingston, bro. They got Porsche dealerships right there. All kinds of stuff like in Kingston. You know what I'm saying, yeah, name brand, all kinds of stuff, bro. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but most people
these
never
people,
heard of
some of
it,
these
Howard.
people do have money, bro. Already.
Yeah. I don't know why people seem to think that
Hmm.
all these people are broke. Who you think own these buildings or own these stores or own these businesses?
Hmm.
I have no idea why these people,
Yeah. Yeah.
all everybody, all these countries, all these people broke. No, they're not. You hanging around the brokest people. That's the difference.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, he on the
Yeah,
backside.
yeah, yeah. Same with here too. I mean, yeah. It's like every country, bro. Yeah, every country, man.
But it's like over
Like
here, though,
Kingston too.
Howard.
Man. You go to Kingston, man, you see all type of uh, uh
But I'm just saying, over this way, you're not gonna see tourists out walking around like that because they ain't got it like that. No,
okay.
Howard, get off the net zero. It ain't gonna fucking with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
man. Hey, the bad
in the
internet thing, man.
things.
It's crazy, man.
Hey man, what you think about that story I sent you though with that guy? I don't know if he's a veteran or not, but K Mac, what's going
Yeah,
on?
man.
What do you think about that, Howard?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was a shady story, man. About yeah, they both had weapons. Did he have a gun too, or he had a knife or something?
He had a
And
knife.
so how the hell you get a gun on an airplane?
Like I said,
Okay,
they
well, a
said
knife, you
they
know.
said the person with the gun was a registered gun owner. So I'm like, he had to be airport security. He had to be security for the plane to have a gun on the plane.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, yeah, probably a marshal. Yeah, yeah. The dude was probably a marshal. He probably air marshal. 'Cause how the hell can you get that on? That's what I'm saying. And plus, the plane was small though. It only had what 14 people or something like that. So
14
even that
people.
was some. There was like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was kind of funny. We had like what 12 people on the plane, 12, 13 people on there,
Yeah. Two other ones were Americans.
and then and then the pilot, you know, so they got stabbed the pilot, you know what I'm saying? So he, you know, what I'm saying, how the hell you get to in the cockpit to somehow to stab one of the pilots?
Hey, that little Cessna Howard, I don't think they have like security doors or nothing. I think you can just see the pilot right there on
Oh,
those
yeah, you
little
just see, you
planes.
get up there and just damn. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Right. That's crazy, man.
Hey, that was a
That's fact
hey,
though.
that
And
was
that story, that's
no
a crazy story.
bro, that was a little ass plane. That was no you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah, like
wasn't no
one of them.
regular. Hold on, let me see. I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that was a little
yeah,
ass.
because like the dude was like, yeah, it's about 12, about 12 people on a flight. Like the whole story kind of weird to me, man. Just from the whole everything. Even the route. He said Belize, he was coming from Belize after getting denied. Or what happened?
Right.
He said,
But see, they never said though why did he get denied going on the plane? What happened for him to be denied?
oh,
Nobody never answered that.
yeah, yeah,
So for the people who are
yeah. And
confused
then
with
him to
what we,
have a knife, you know, a knife on the plane.
I'm gonna show this real quick for the people who don't know what we're talking about. So they took off from here, all right. And the guy, this is the guy, 49 years old. They say he was an Army veteran. I don't, I haven't seen anywhere else where he said he was a veteran except one location. So I don't know how true that is, but the pilot actually flew around in a circle for a while till he got low on fuel. And this happened immediately after they took off. See, they showing the flight ride how he just flying around in circles.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Well, hey, that's probably a problem there. Well, you know, why he, I don't know why he's flying in circles, taking off too. Of course, you know, we come to landing. Sometimes they tell
That's
them,
the plane,
you know,
Howard.
to abort the landing and just go in circles because
Hey, you see this plane?
this
Look at
plane right
the
there.
inside. Look at the inside of the windows, bro.
Damn.
Ain't nobody got no damn doors blocking
Okay.
security
Yeah.
and all that. Look at that. Look at that. You just walk up and type the pilot on
Oh,
top.
that's one of them. Oh, yeah, that's one of them planes. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Bro, the pilot, that bitch wide open, but he can get snuck,
Look,
what? Get
it's
cracked
wide
across the
open.
head. He's like, hey, man, go faster, man. Hey, hey, Markel, hey, you be like, hey, go fast, man. You know, try to get home. Sweat, smack him across the head. So, yeah, like everything open, bro.
Yeah, that little
Exactly,
plane,
bro.
man,
Yeah,
it's
so
wide
shit.
open. Yeah,
That's
so
crazy, dude. That's crazy, man.
yeah, they had their military out there, but he had already shot him because that was crazy how they explained it, like a licensed armed, what they said, a licensed person with a weapon shot him in the chest. What the hell he doing with a gun on the plane? But
Man.
it had, like you said, it had to be a marshal. But that's the pilot that he stabbed right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a crazy story, man.
Yeah,
Dang.
that was wild. That is wild. I think, yeah, St. Louis. Now,
Wow.
anybody else has any other info about, if he is a veteran? Because I saw that he was a 20-year veteran, but I didn't see it anywhere else. And still say that's the reason why he got a gun on him. Yeah, for people like that. But yeah, you can go up and hit the pilot on the head. There ain't no damn door or nothing blocking this shit out.
No,
Nothing.
and it's wide open. It's like, bro.
It's a little
They
sister.
showed that, you know what I'm saying? Definitely need somebody with yeah. So I mean, that's good, Mark. That's a good call that to have an air marshal on them planes like that and shit.
You
You know what
have
I
to
mean?
because of something like that.
Yeah, too small, man. About 5, 10 people on that. You have a damn marshal on every little flight like that. I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Like, what type of was it like a commercial, totally commercial flight, or was it some type of other flight where they both had weapons, man? You know
No,
what I'm saying?
it was a
And
little.
what airport did he fly? But what airport did he fly out of? Like, from the U.S. he flew from? Like, what airport did he fly out of?
Yeah,
Or,
still say they see what the pilots see. Hell yeah, shit, you can't miss it. You ain't got but
yeah,
so
you
much
right
room.
there, man.
I think the max it hold might be 20 people on that little plane.
Okay. Yeah, if I ain't
I
do it,
saw
man.
that. Look, I see that little shit, Howard. I ain't getting on that now, dog. I wait for the big one. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know where they were coming from for that little ass plane right there, dog. That's yeah.
Yeah, bro. A plane that small, yeah, I've definitely never rode a plane that small. You know what I'm saying? But definitely a little bigger than that one. Not that small.
Yeah, that's wild right there, Howard. Shit. But if he was a veteran, man, that's gonna be another mark against us as far as like another country saying, hey, we may have to do some background checks and make sure are you a veteran? Okay, we need you to go to secondary. We need to
Mm-hmm.
talk to you for a minute and see where you at mentally. So
Yeah, man.
that shit's gonna be. But that's why I be telling you, bro, you better get you some ties somewhere to one of these countries. Get you a visa,
Yep.
Howard.
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
Get
man.
some ties in
Yeah,
one of these countries, dog.
yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but how's life
Yeah,
in the
it's changing.
DR?
It's changing, man.
How's life in the DR?
Yeah, man. It's yeah, it's just it gets like the DR. You know what I'm saying? But people came in the town, it's a town that they celebrate. Guys, a holiday. It's real big here, I guess. So yeah, it's a bunch of things going on for that. A lot of people in town, stuff like that. So I was in the whole day, man. I was in the whole day. I was just chilling, man, and
Oh
doing
yeah,
things
bro. I ain't going out there
inside.
in that. Yeah, it's Holy Week here, Howard. Man,
Yes,
they got all
bro.
kinds of celebrations and parades. I'm like, nah, dog, I'm good. I'm not going out there.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot, man. It's like all kind of music. It's just so much traffic, man. I just stayed in the whole time. So yeah, yeah. Other than that, bro, I'm saying you got some people coming up, bro. But I'm looking to travel right here in May to a new country that I never been before too. So it's coming up real soon, man. Yeah,
Man, I wish I could do what you and Mike do, but my legs, bro. No, I can't do them flights, Howard.
yeah,
No
man.
way, dog. So I'm
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
hit some of the spots I didn't hit in Antioquia that I didn't get to my last couple of times out. I'm
Mhm.
start hitting those up.
Okay, yeah, do it, man. Yeah, do it, man. Give me a little trip soon.
Uh, the veterans from Iran story on their YouTube channel. Okay, because I haven't heard the State Department say that, or they just said he's an American. They didn't specifically say whether or not he was a veteran, and military veteran. They just say he's a U.S. Citizen, is what everybody else is saying. So I don't know. All right,
Yeah, it's a
so
crazy story,
you
man.
are you familiar with the FEIE, the Federal Income Earned Income Exemption?
Uh, I don't think so. Yeah, yeah, I've heard.
I think I'm kind of losing. How I think you kind of lost me that, but I think you said you've heard of it before, right?
All right, bro. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so basically, this is why I try to tell people, man, do research before you go to these countries and try to become a resident of these countries. Okay, like where Howard is in the DR. The DR don't give a damn how much you make, where you make it from, how long you there. They don't give a damn. Okay, you can go to that island and never leave, and nobody gonna never say a word. They ain't gonna never make you get a visa. They ain't gonna never make you get health insurance. They gonna never make you do nothing. Okay, that's real talk. But the number one thing is you never had to worry about your Social Security. You never had to worry about your VA because they ain't trying to tax none of it. Okay. For the people who want to come to this country, or you want to go to Brazil, or you want to go to another country that uses the worldwide tax system, okay? There are some people who don't seem to understand the difference between federal earned income taxes exemption and personal taxes. Okay, I'm a YouTuber, right, Howard? Let's say as a YouTuber, I make $8,000 a month, okay, on YouTube. And for the year, right?
Okay.
For the year, I make $96,000. Well, under the federal earned income tax exemption, I don't make enough to file income taxes for my business. I don't make enough. So I don't file taxes for that.
Yeah.
However, I'm still legally required to pay Social Security and Medicare. So I still have personal tax liability. I can't avoid that.
Yeah.
I still have to pay Howard 15% of that income to the U.S. government. A lot of people are not aware of that, bro.
Wow. Yeah. They're like, damn, yeah.
But
wow,
But not only that, Howard, as a individual who has a YouTube channel, right, and I'm making this money, the way you qualify for the exemption, you have to live outside of the U.S. for 330 days minimum. If you go back for 1 month, you disqualify. You can't apply that.
Oh, wow.
Yes, a lot of people don't know that. That's how you qualify.
Yeah.
But here's the other part of Howard that I don't get with a lot of people. If I'm making that type of money on YouTube, I'm forming an LLC. I got to separate me from my business because I don't want to have any personal liability if my YouTube channel gets sued. Right now, a lot of these people are what you call sole proprietors, which basically means they're taking on all responsibility of their YouTube channel and their personal debt. So if they get sued, they have no protection. So this is why I don't understand for people who are online who love to brag about money and talk about stocks and this and that. If you're running a legitimate business, the first thing I'm going to tell you, Howard, you need to separate yourself from your business, from your YouTube channel, from all your social media platforms. If you're earning that kind of money, you need to have them over here and you need to be here. But I've yet to hear that from any of these supposedly money gurus online. What's going on, Mr. Miles? Oh, and one other thing, before I let all that go, one last thing. With earned income, EFEIE, your Social Security and your VA is not exempt. So, for example, here in Colombia, when I filed taxes on August 8th, Howard, they only know about my Social Security income. I got to pay taxes on that.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Social Security.
They knew about my VA income. I would have to pay taxes on that. This is why you have to do research before you just call yourself going to live in some of these countries and you don't know. Brazil's the same way. They operate off the world tax system. They look at your taxes in the United States and see what you pay. They look at what you own here and what you have, and then they do their little calculations, and whatever's left over, you pay. And they pay at a 35 to 45% rate, depending on how much your taxes are in the States.
Wow.
See, this is stuff, Howard, nobody talks about. Nobody researches. They just say, oh, I'm going to go live in Colombia. Okay, come on. They love to have you. Especially come tax season, they love to have you.
Yeah. He's like, get it, bro. The tax season. He said 30 to 40%.
Yes, sir. But the 4 countries where you ain't got to worry about none of that: Mexico, DR, Panama, Philippines. Philippines is the only one that makes you buy that CSR card. What do you call that? That card?
Yeah, little thing. Yeah. The card. It could cost that much though. I mean, it should be adding up though. Like every person, it definitely adds up though.
Yeah, but you can get that for like 3 years, leave one day,
Yeah,
come right back and start
yeah,
all over again.
yeah, yeah,
That's the only requirement
yeah,
in the Philippines.
yeah, yeah.
But Panama and
Mhm.
Mexico, nothing. Stay there 6 months, leave one day, go right back. Do it all over again.
You go right back. Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay. Yeah, that's real good, bro. Yeah. Shit, 6.
Don't need no visa, don't need nothing. That's why a lot of those people go to Panama.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them go to Mexico.
Yeah.
You don't need nothing.
It's easy. Yeah. It's easy. Yeah. Yeah. Same over here in DR. It's easy, bro.
Oh man,
I came here the first time
yeah.
during the pandemic. I came here the first time during the pandemic. Then I just stayed here. You know, from Hawaii, I came. You know what I'm saying? Because every country was real hard. Even Jamaica was hard to get into. And like, yeah, I did DR. You know, because I was in DR, using DR and the thing like that. So like, man, I'm gonna try DR. It's like open. I ain't had to get no test or nothing. I just come in. And they accepted me. It was crazy. It's like real easy, real quick. I'm like, damn. It was the only time that was open. Costa Rica, every country was like, nah, you gotta get all this.
Close.
I'm like, what the fuck? DR is like that. She come in. You know, I
I'm
can't
telling
hear
you, man,
shit, you know.
people don't realize how easy the DR is. They make it so easy, and they don't make you get nothing. They don't tell you, look, the only time you got to pay
Nah,
Howard is when you leave. It's the only time you got to pay is when you leave. You could be there for 10 straight years. They don't give a shit.
right.
Just pay on the way out.
As we leave though, you way out at the airport, you gotta get your passport stamp. You gotta pay money right there, man. They accept
Yep.
cash, card, credit, or debit. And they said, USD. I swear to God, she told one time, it's like, well, what do you accept? She told me, I was like, damn. She said everything down there. Pesos, US dollars, I think even Britain money, pounds, they accept all kind of shit like that.
But that's how easy it is, though, bro. They got a sign at the airport that's got days and years when you decide to leave.
Bro, they got you, man. The whole every day you there, every day is a test. Everyone know exactly your ass last time your ass came in. I promise, man. And they gonna charge you exactly the day you came in, or your
Yep.
extended until the day you time fly out.
You remember how
Bro,
much it is?
last time I paid about 5,000. Yeah, I know that. I'm like, every time I get leave out, I'm like, I pay.
How much is that?
So it's like, so every time I leave out, man, I think about, because I ain't came in since, I ain't left nobody since January. It's about 5,000, about 4,000 to 5,000 pesos. They raised the price too. About 5,000 pesos. It's like over like 60 days. Over 60 days, around 90 days, it's like almost $100. It's like 90 some dollars. It's 5,000 pesos. It's about
Okay.
5,000 pesos. So it's about yeah. I mean, it ain't really bad. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying though, every time I go, I pay about 5,000.
Because I remember I
I'm
used to
like,
do
damn, you know.
I used to do 3 months, and it used to
And
be
then
like
so
100 and like
yeah,
$130, $140, something like that.
yeah,
And you would
yeah.
go in,
Okay,
they would
yeah.
tell you, they tell you got to go to this window over here. You go to that window, give them a credit card or whatever you're
Yeah,
paying with. They stamp it in your passport, and then they stamp
exactly.
that paper. And then when you get ready to go out, you give them that paper.
Yeah,
They stamp your passport. You out the door.
yeah.
That's how easy it was.
Exactly. That's how it worked, man. I'm
But
like,
yeah, man,
man,
I don't give
it's
a
crazy.
damn. Where's the nigga pup? Oh, here it is. Do they have that list up, Howard, that shows the
Yeah, they
amount?
said it went up though. Hey, no price went up though, bro. I'm saying
What's it
the price went
called?
up since like
Overstay.
started coming here.
Let's see. Overstay fees.
Yeah, like fee, DR. Yeah. You know what I'm
Overstay.
saying? Yeah, it's going up. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, last time I think almost 6,000. I paid like 5,500 peso or like 6,000. Like damn, the price went up. Like yeah, the price went up. Like shit. You know what I'm saying? So guys are doing real good. You know what I'm saying? Like, every overstay they getting that type of money, that's good right there. You know what I'm saying? And smart to actually have. You know what I'm saying? In the system. I'll raise the price myself if I was them. Get more money.
Oh yeah. I mean, now
You know
I
what
got a
I'm
question.
saying?
I got a question for you when it
Yeah.
comes to Brazil. What up, Mr. Miles?
Sleepy.
Hey, have you heard that they dropped the $2,000 requirement to show in Brazil? Did you hear about that? Supposedly.
Oh, really? No, it did.
That's
It
supposedly.
did.
Now, I
Oh,
don't know if that's true.
wow.
That's why I'm asking you. I don't know if that's
So
true.
supposedly, okay. Yeah, I actually didn't hear about that though. No, I haven't heard about that. That's what I heard. Heard, yeah, you got to show at least 2,000. Pretty much is all I heard. You know.
Yeah, I saw someone today saying it
But
was
hey,
going
these
to
did take effect. Okay. The 12th, April 12th,
April 10th. Yeah.
effect the 12th, I think. Oh, the 10th. Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can't
man.
find them damn fees.
Yeah, and the fees went up, man. DR, I'm like, dang, like 6,000. I mean, you know. I'm like, yeah, but yeah, even that, like now, but yeah, I'm overseas. I know I have to pay. So say if I don't, you know, if I'm trying to budget money, yeah, I just have it in the back of my mind that I'm gonna have to have that money, you know, to leave down there.
Okay, here it is
You know
right
what I'm saying?
here.
As soon as I fly out.
I
Yeah.
got it from Mr. Miles when he go there and him and his wife go there and stay forever.
Stay where? Arizona,
No, DR,
New Mexico.
Dominican Republic.
Hey, is this right there?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is this here, Markel? 3 months now. It's almost 6,000 pesos. Here 3 months. I'm
Yeah,
on 6 grand.
5,600,
Bam. So 3
9 to
months.
12 to
Bam.
7,000, and then from there up to 10 years. Just keep it going. They don't give us. They don't care.
Damn. 10 years.
Who the hell else you know, Mr. Miles? What country you know you enter? They got a price there for you for 10 years. You stay in there. You come there for the first time. They telling you can stay there for 10 years. You just got to pay to get out.
Damn.
That's
Hijack
crazy,
at
you know what I'm saying?
hijack at the airport. Shit.
Yeah, but because I mean, it's so long, Marquez. Yeah, for 10 years, a passport over 10 years, a U.S. adult passport is damn it's 10 years.
That's true.
So that
That's true.
if they're there for 10 years and they're American, their passport is expired. You know what I'm saying? That
Where they
motherfucker-
going? At that point, how when you going?
I don't know, man.
You done.
Mm.
Yeah.
I got to get my passport renewed this year.
He
Well,
said,
next
free
year.
nigga said Russia. Man, please. LA or San Diego.
Hey, what is your
Choose
Lakers
poison
doing
wisely.
tonight? How your Lakers
Hey,
doing?
hey. I'm
Yeah,
like
it's
Shannon
on there,
Sharp.
Marquez. Play it out.
Lakers in
Marquez.
five.
Lakers in 5.
What?
Okay, Lakers in 5.
Click, click,
Nah.
click, click. We locked and loaded.
Okay, I hear you.
Nah,
I hear
brother. I don't think so.
You think Anthony Edwards gonna get him?
Anthony Edwards. 2 words.
He'll get okay.
Still say
Yeah.
they down by 1.5.
Him and his baby.
2 words. Yeah, Marquez. Yeah, he's up there like that. He's right there.
Him and his baby gonna get one.
Anthony
If
Edwards,
that-
bro.
If they
You
get
saying?
that. Gobert is gonna be their Achilles heel.
Oh yeah, he can't.
Mr.
Yeah.
Gobert is gonna be their Achilles heel.
Gobert can't do nothing,
Yeah.
man. He out there just collecting a check.
Nah, that would be Mr. Kuzma.
Kuzma.
Oh, yeah,
Kuzma.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh.
used to play, that was drafted by the Lakers.
Yeah.
Pretty boy.
Yeah, they
He's
just
collecting a check.
Mhm.
He's collecting a check.
Let's see. Still say LA gonna win the series.
Howard. That's 2-1 right there.
Hey,
Howard.
we ain't doing no more bets.
I mean,
Remember
No,
last time?
Howard, no, I don't bet.
Yeah.
I don't bet.
Oh, nah. Hey, Markel.
I
Nah, man.
talk shit.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Markel. Hey, what's his name? Watch out, bet me again. Y'all remember that? Watch out, bet me again, bro. Y'all seen that?
Oh,
Why is that a bet me again? Like,
No. We already said
eh,
no. Y'all ain't doing that.
yeah, I know. No, it's on fight. So I'm like, wait. I was asleep, man. Like,
Oh, he hit you up while you was asleep? I thought he had you
nah,
blocked.
so I was like, he did. He said he admitted it. Remember, he was like, I have blocked because like he blocked
he
me,
did
bro.
say
This dude,
that. He was
this
supposed
guy
to
blocked me, man.
Well, y'all on the chain. Straight up block you.
And then they supposed to unblock.
Y'all on the chain, man.
Man, that shit was crazy, bro. I
Yeah,
don't know why he
Steelers
blocked
they
me.
blocked it.
Mm.
No more betting now. Hey, I
Yeah, he
watched that
blocked me, bro.
interview with Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Miles. The Steelers should not be waiting on Aaron Rodgers. I don't give a
They-
damn. He already retired. He sat there and said he is interested in play. Who you know say they interested in? So I might be interested. That means
Cam Newton.
you ain't interested.
Cam Newton. He's
Cam
the only
Newton,
other quarter.
cool, man.
Cam Newton is the only other quarterback out there that's interested. If there's a major injury to a top 10 team in the league, Cam is interested.
Yeah, but they ain't going down there.
Hell no.
If I'm the Steelers,
Nah, hell
I'm
no.
gonna make a deal to go up against Shador Sanders. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some type of deal with some team to go get Shador.
Hey, I would love to see Dallas do a retool. Get rid of Micah. Get rid of the
Oh no,
quarterback.
they ain't doing that.
Yeah, they need to do a retool.
Parker?
Everybody.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Everybody. Just
Parker
have
They
a
ain't doing
barnyard
that.
sale.
No, that ain't happening. No.
They need to have a barnyard sale.
Who gonna take on that $60
Yeah.
million that got?
True.
They ain't no.
The Rams.
True.
What? No. No, they just re-signed. What's his name?
No, they don't. Stafford is only due. Better go look it up. Stafford is only due. He's finna get this last check this
Right.
season, and the rest of them is not guaranteed. Rest of the check's not guaranteed.
Yeah, but
He ain't got his money.
take up-
Stafford got all his money up front.
Mr. Miles, ain't nobody taking on that $60 million from Dak. No.
I would take a Dak over a broke back Stafford any day.
Ayahuasca Rogers.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, man. He's that
Wow.
ayahuasca treatment, dog. He's talking about the treatment where you get, you know what I'm saying? You all heal with this shit.
Hey, Aaron
Yo,
Rodgers
strong.
retired, bro. He retired. He done. He retired.
Ayahuasca. It was like Cuba or I think Brazil. You get that shit down like in South America somewhere, you know. Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca?
Yeah. South America. Yes. South,
Oh, I
big in
don't know.
South
I
America.
don't know nothing about it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
But if I'm the Steelers, I'm trading to go up and get Shador Sanders.
The Steelers? Oh,
Yeah.
I think this is a pick of Marquette. No, how? I mean, what 3 or 4? What?
The
because
Steelers
they'll
right
lose.
now, I think 13th or
13.
15th. They something like that.
They down in
He gonna go. He's gonna last long. You think Sanders gonna be there at 13?
That's gonna be the thing. It's coming up
Yeah,
this
hell
week.
no.
It's this week coming up. It's the draft.
Yeah.
I think it's Thursday, right?
Yeah,
This
Thursday.
Thursday.
You start Thursday in Green Bay. In Green, I think
Yeah,
it's
of
in
all
Green Bay.
places.
I don't
places.
understand how he failed in the draft when he hadn't played any ball. He hadn't done a damn thing.
I think it's rigged for him to fall to a team like Pittsburgh. I seriously do. I think it's rigged for that to happen.
Yeah, still say they paying Dak too much to trade. 21. Steelers got the 21st pick. God damn, they way down there. Woo. Yeah, they got to give up a lot to go up there to get him.
They're gonna have to trade the coach.
Tomlin. Hey, right now, the only quarterback they got is what's his name? He was there before. What's his name? He been there. They brought him back. Not the one they just traded to Philadelphia. Not him, the other one.
Still would have to pop up for that one.
God dang it.
Come on, you dedicated peeler heads. Join in for the answers.
Sanders to the Raiders? No, man. They just gave Geno a deal. Geno there. Geno gonna be there for the next 3 years.
I hate that.
No, they ain't getting a quarterback at the Raiders. It don't make sense because you got Geno. Okay, say you draft Shador. By the time Shador get ready to pay, you got to give him a big contract, and you don't even know what you got.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you get rid of Geno, but I don't really see that. Minnesota will win this series. I do not bet humans. What?
K-Mac, I got a pile of shit waiting.
Mason Rudolph. That's what it is. Yeah, thanks, Steele. It's Mason Rudolph. That's the only quarterback the Steelers got right now.
He's on the Steelers roster.
They brought him back, Mason Rudolph. Yeah.
The dude with the little hands, the little midget hands. He can't throw the ball in the wintertime.
He was the dude
You better
that
go get
Miles
that.
Garrett hit over the head with that helmet. Remember, he supposedly said something racist out there, and Miles Garrett lost it.
Oh yeah,
Was
yeah.
clocking his ass over the head with that helmet.
Hey, rather get hit with that than them paws get put on you.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Mason
Raiders,
Rudolph.
I don't know who the Raiders are gonna get what they pick, but they ain't gonna be a quarterback. I don't see them taking no quarterback.
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and get that running back more than likely. Even
Who?
though Gentry.
I thought he was going to Dallas.
Nah, Dallas been looking at the other two, the number 2 and number 3 running back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I know Abdul Carter and Travis Hunter are supposed to go early. So is Cam Ward. They supposed to go early.
Yeah, Cam. I mean, shit. Cam was in his 5th year. Cam going 5th or 6th year. He was in.
Yeah, because he went to Washington first. Didn't he go to 2 other schools before he went to Miami?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I was surprised how many years he had been in college. I was like, damn.
How old is Cam Ward?
Cam Ward is like 26.
No, he's 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cam, he was a 5th or 6th year player.
How old is Cam Ward?
Cam Ward is.
Oh no, this ain't the right one. They got him at 41. How old is Cam Ward, the Miami quarterback?
Quarterback for the Miami Hurricanes.
He's 22.
He's how old?
22.
22.
Okay, he's young then. Okay.
Yeah, he born May 25th, 2002.
Okay.
Who?
All right.
Cam
Cam
Ward.
Ward.
Okay, still said they're saying Cam or Hunter.
Yeah.
Tennessee need a quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Cam, this year everything in the group. You know what? I put in the group by Cam. Cam has sent some text message saying, proof it, the Titans will get him in number 1. Somehow he has proof the Titans already go put him in number 1. I don't know, Cam Ward, man.
But the Giants need a quarterback. They getting Russ and your boy that need LASIK again. Famous James.
Yeah. And Famous James is going to have the starting position after the 3rd game of the season. Because
Russ gonna be that bad?
Russ going to self-check.
Man, Russ wasn't that bad in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Famous James.
He only been throwing the ball 5 yards downfield to the right. To the right.
Man,
To the right. And
look.
every now and then he'll throw a 20-yard flicker to the left.
Man, Russ wasn't that bad, Mr. Miles. You got to look at George Pickens on a lot of plays.
Yeah, hell
Uh,
yeah, he played good. Played good for for his age and all that shit.
I'm not a
He played solid.
I'm not a fan of Russell Wilson. Never have been.
Still said they should have killed. Yeah, they should have killed Russ. And then they went and picked up what's his name from Seattle. They should have kept Russ.
Russ wasn't going to play.
Yeah, some people did.
He didn't want to play for $1 million.
Yes, the Steelers ain't gonna really pay him like that.
Take your ass home then.
But he did good to go to New York.
Yeah, he'll take a.
In New York, yeah.
How much? I wonder how much he getting. Because he getting taxed.
Did they
He
even
getting
report
taxed out the yin yang.
how much is Russell Wilson making in New York? Probably some crazy number.
Russell Wilson signed a 1-year contract with the New York Giants in March 2025.
$10.5 million
$10.5 million.
Damn.
for 1 year.
Potential for
Yeah, they might as well go and get Shador then. I thought they had signed him to a couple of years, but 1 year? Yeah, you might as well go and get Shador if I'm the Giants.
Mm-hmm. They wasting time, man. But hey, they I'm glad Shador is not going to New York now. I never wanted to see him in a Giants uniform.
Yeah, you want to see him in a Raiders uniform, but that ain't highly likely.
Yeah,
Not with Geno
they
Smith
messed
there.
that up. Yeah, they messed that up. Unless they find somebody that needs Geno come
That's what I'm
September.
saying. They get him, and then Geno know he on a short time. They gonna cut him. Because that's the thing about the NFL, even with guaranteed contract, they still can cut them
Yeah,
and just pay them in installments.
that's true. Long-term installments at that.
That shit is crazy though, man. The NFL, bro, they just you a top player. Okay, well, we ain't got the money to pay you. We just gonna cut you. Contract don't mean nothing. Except when it's your turn to get paid. Now you on the contract.
Yeah,
The NFL got to get more like the NBA and the MLB.
exactly. Yeah, they fighting that though. They don't want to be like the NBA or the MLB. They don't. NFL fighting that tooth and nail. Like
Wow.
K-Mac fighting to come back online.
Still say
Okay, man.
Still say what?
LA getting ran out the gym right now.
Hey,
Yep.
hey, just calm your horse. Just calm your horses. We got number 77. Who's been on the Lakers?
Y'all ain't gonna
for
get spanked.
77
No, I
days.
told you a while. It's 70-48. It's 70-48
Just
in the
calm
fourth
your
quarter.
horse. Just calm your
In
horse.
the fourth quarter.
Calm your horses.
Wait a minute.
No. It's third quarter with 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm about to say.
It's third quarter. Third quarter with 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm about to
10
say
minutes
that
in
they out
third.
there
It's
shooting
still.
bricks. They out there shooting bricks, man. They got
Yeah.
48 fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? 40 points in the fourth. It's crazy, man.
Are they playing in LA or they
They
playing?
LA is over Minnesota, so they in LA.
No.
Oh, they at home playing like crap?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
LA need to go out there and
Guys
slap
can be
everybody
about
like the Three
22.
Stooges. He need to go out there and slap everybody like the Three Stooges and say, okay, let's play ball now. Now that I embarrass you, let's go play ball.
Ooh, yeah, that don't look good. Luca from Jersey Brick City. Luka shooting bricks.
Yeah.
He said brick six. Yeah.
Yeah, that is messed up. We're losing that bad, but you know, for somebody like K Maga to talk about Minnesota will win, man, you don't know anything about basketball. I'm saying
what?
that. He said Minnesota will win.
Oh,
okay, I'm saying you don't know anything about basketball, young man.
Hey man, K Mac was around when the B7 bomber was out there. Don't tell K Mac
Hey,
that.
it's time for him to get on his B-47 bomber and fly away.
Oh shit.
You're there hating on K Mac, man. You know
No,
K
I'm
Mac
not.
got all kind of experience.
I got nothing but love. I got nothing but love for that brother.
Hey, he out there hanging out with Gary.
But when it comes to my squad, I'm down. I'm down like, man, like 4 flat tires.
Hey, Howard didn't see them pictures last night, man. That was Gary. That's Gary in the hospital right there.
That's crazy. That's crazy right there.
What?
You see that picture?
Wells. Gary with them Spreewell. Let's see. James not really playing hard right now. That's what Steele is saying. So I don't know.
Well, that's good because you got all them youngsters. Them youngsters to be filling in. Like, oh, you don't want to score? I want to score tonight. That's how they should take that challenge.
You wait too late. It's gonna be your ass, Mr. Postman.
Yeah, I would hate for us to go 0-1. And that's not even OT. God, free thinker done woke up. Lord have mercy.
Hey, everybody's heard that story before, man. You know, your grandparents or your parents say, I used to walk barefoot uphill both ways to school.
With some damn overalls on. Man.
Hell yeah. No belt, high waters, no shoes. Come on now.
I done heard some of them stories.
Yeah,
but
they
I
got
used to crack up.
on. I'm like, come on now. Come on.
So you were looking like Buckwheat going to school. That's what you're telling me? Now, you know I would never say that, though.
Oh, hell no.
I would never say that to my
conscious.
grandpa.
No, you don't remember. You won't say that.
I grew up with grandparents that put them paws on you.
Shit, pause, man. Anything
going out.
anything within reach, broom, shoes, cord, whatever it was, shit. They all Mr. Miles, they make you go outside and get your own switch.
Hey, and we was retarded enough to go do it.
Yeah.
like a robot.
I used to go and get an old stick that was gonna break apart real easily. Go back and get a good one.
Nah, grandma will make us go
Yeah,
out
that's
and
crazy.
watch her pick a very firm tree limb. Yes, sir.
Hey, back then, Mr. Miles, your legs wept up, calves wept up. You go to school, nobody say nothing.
It was normal.
Nobody say nothing. How you let your child go to school now? Leg
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
kid. Child Protection Service coming right.
Hey, shit, hey. I came up here with that paddle. And I came through with that paddle to the ass, you know?
Yeah,
paddle,
yeah.
you bend over.
We talking about in school?
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up with that.
Hell yeah.
I grew up with that.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we had a
a paddle, dog.
had a-
Paddle?
no. Our
A
person
glass
had
paddle?
part of a tire.
That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
He had part of a tire on a wood, like the paddle,
He had a
the
tire.
handle was wood, but he had a part of a tire, a rubber tire.
Oh.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Miss
That's
Miles was
crazy.
to an all-black school. My senior class was 13,
Mm.
and they believed in whooping ass. I can tell you that. They
That's
believe in
small
whooping
as
ass.
fuck, bro.
They believe in whooping ass. Anything you fucked up, they whooping their ass. It just ain't no question. Get your ass whooped at school, then you gonna go home and get
Yes.
whooped again.
Yep.
It depends on who gave you the whooping. Because if it was your mom, you living with your grandma that gave you the whooping, then grandma gonna come home and give your ass another whooping. So it's like just beatings everywhere.
Yeah. Mom started it. Pops got off graveyard ship and woke your ass up.
It's called the
Yeah,
act
bro.
right.
He's talking about country.
Act
Yeah,
right
that's
stick.
country. Bro,
Damn.
I'm saying, but a tire? Yeah, a tire got hurt. This thing got hurt. Like, you
That's
with a
crazy.
tire? I never even heard that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You get
a
beat with,
tire.
so you got literally beat with a tire. That's crazy.
A tire, Howard.
That had to hurt.
So
That
they
shit
took
hurt.
they took
A
part of
tire.
the
You was just thinking
tire and
Markel.
stapled it or adhesed it somehow to the wood.
They
Me
put it
just,
to a
yeah.
handle on a piece of
Me-
wood, and them will
Me
wear your
thinking
ass
about you
out.
getting hit with a tire, dog.
Shit.
Yeah,
Ooh.
me only thinking about you getting hit with a tire, bro. I know this shit hurt, bro.
Mm.
A tire?
Tire, well, Howard. I ain't lying to you, dog. A tire.
Bro.
Wear your ass out. It'll make you think twice when you end up talking in class. Like, hold on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. A tire?
For
No,
real.
a fucking tire, bro. That's just, it sounds like it hurt. That sounds like it hurt.
You said the free thing that just goes to show you ain't been to Chicago.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Tire iron, Howard.
Dang.
Tear your ass up. Shit.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy.
bro.
Well,
That
okay,
shit
man. I've been to Chicago one time. My wife had to take me.
I've only been at the airport. I've never been in the city other than the airport.
Well,
Yeah.
we went. We did a
You mean the inner tube? No.
I mean,
The inner tube. We talking about the outside of the tire, bro.
Dude, the outside of it.
his brother said. He
said
said
the
It's an inner tube. Yeah, nah, the outside. Hey,
the meat part.
that black
The meat.
A tire, bro.
The tire.
Ass.
Meat.
Rubber in the ass. Ass and rubber. We talking about the motherfucking ass and rubber. Ass.
No,
Meat beats rubber. That
inner
shit
tube
hurt,
ain't
bro.
gonna hurt you. That ain't gonna hurt you. Inner tube is light. That ain't gonna hurt you.
That ain't gonna hurt, bro.
But that goddamn
You talking about the
tire.
outside of the tire, bro. Rubber meets ass. That's what we talking about.
Look, I grew up.
Old school
I grew
shit.
up-
What's that? That's that down south shit right there, boy.
Yeah.
That shit
We
got
used to
hurt,
wear-
bro.
We used to wear
Hey,
two
that shit
pair of
got hurt.
shorts, and the person will pull up when he see that. He will pull up on that bad boy.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Hey.
ooh.
We
Oh,
wearing
fuck.
gym shorts. We done brought an extra pair of pants on top of the pants we got on. He said, "No, take that off."
Tiger still hurt.
Yeah.
A tiger still hurt. Yeah, a tiger hurt.
Mm.
A
He said,
tiger.
"It's called a fan belt."
Oh, fan belt. Ooh.
Oh yeah, nah. He learned though. A fan belt won't hurt because it's skinny. It's like it's skinny. It's real. It's
Yeah.
already formed
It is
already. A
flexible.
fan belt, no lie, bro.
It is flexible.
Yes,
How
no lie. Hey,
that mother hit your
that
ass,
motherfucker flexible
pow,
as
it's
hell.
coming right back. Pow.
Very pliable on that
Man,
edge.
that shit hurt like hell. What? Oh damn, fan belt. That's word.
Hey, but real talk though, when I went to the
What's that?
military,
Fan
I
belt?
went to basic, Mr. Miles. That was
Yeah.
not hard work. I went that summer when we got out of school, my senior
Yeah.
year. I went split training, right? When I went to
Yeah.
basic, that wasn't even hard work compared to what my grandparents had me doing during the summer.
Wow.
I had to get up every morning at
Yeah.
5 o'clock, man, and get behind that giant wheel plier. You know, it had one big tire in the back and a small tire in the front. It was a plier. Man, I had to get behind that thing
Yeah.
every morning during the summer. The only day I didn't was Sunday. We went to church. So going to basic, man, that shit was a relief. Oh, thank God. Woo.
Dang.
Damn. Yeah, that work. We had that work right that one. That's that work, dog. It's like,
Man, that shit in basic was fun.
Yeah, somebody- I'm
Compared
saying
to what I was doing, shit.
yeah, baby. Yeah.
Man, I take basic anywhere compared to the shit I was doing. How now y'all don't understand.
Yeah.
I was damn free
Yeah,
labor.
it was
Neighbor
tough,
come
man.
by, I need some help baling this hay. Oh, get that boy, he'll help you.
Wow.
Go get that boy, he'll help you.
Get that boy.
Me and my cousin, boy.
No.
Shit, fuck that.
Yeah. That's yeah, man.
He said,
Yeah,
Lucas.
for real though. And sometimes be so hot, man. It be so hot in the south too, man. The whole summer
Man,
is
it's
crazy.
hot.
One day off.
Muggy.
It's like 4-5 drive.
Howard.
We going the ass out now. It's about 26.
Howard, between being in the field, plying,
Mhm.
and cutting grass,
Yeah.
bruh, you ain't had no time in the summer to do nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got approved to go
Yeah.
to the school to do what was it called? The JTCO program, when you do the janitor, you clean the school.
Mm.
I did that 2 years in a row.
Okay, yeah.
Lord,
Yeah.
ain't I did no more with that shit.
Yeah, it's chill, yeah. And when that, you know what I'm saying? Those two different jobs, bro. He like it's a good job, man. Have a job like that. He do his shucking corn though. Like I remember the farm work I did was like shucking corn. Remember shucking corn? Hey, shuck corn, man. That shit was
How?
irritating. You got
Man.
the whole.
Mm.
Oh my god, man.
That shit had your ass itching
That
all
shit
night.
was like,
Mm.
bro.
Shelling
Yeah,
corn,
big ass bag, big bags, big
How?
bags, bro. Those are big garbage bags for them motherfuckers. Garbage bags.
We got peas. We done shell peas
Right.
so much we got them fingertips purple. Okra.
Yeah, man.
Greens, pulling that up.
Yeah, for
trigger
real.
greens, strawberries,
There we go.
watermelon. Shit, if it could grow,
all
we
that
tried
shit,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Or,
Wow.
hey, Marquette, or berry. Remember, like, you get stuck with them damn berries, blackberry. You get stuck.
Oh, yeah.
Stuck with them damn
Yeah.
blackberries.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you, little stickers on them motherfuckers.
Hey, Howard, you
You
know how much
can't
they
fucking hang
charge
up.
for that shit now? We used to get for free. It used to grow wild outside. And they charge ridiculous
Yeah,
prices
free.
for that shit, man. And that shit was free back in the day.
Marquette, Marquette, free and like nice in that. I get bags of fucking blackberries, bro. Bags from strawberry blackberries.
Yep.
Bags.
What we call
free.
them? Dewberries? What we used to call them? Dewberries, I think. Is that what we used to call
Yeah,
them?
that shit's man. Yeah.
And we had mustardine. You know
Yeah.
mustardine,
No.
Mr. Miles?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we used
that
to get all
muscadine
that
wine down here.
Bro, we used to get all that shit free, growing in trees, just hanging off the vines.
Wow.
And they charging ridiculous
Yeah.
amounts of money for it now.
They are. They are.
Yeah. A lot of money, man. A lot of money.
And growing up in the South back
Crazy.
then, how? Bro, that shit was no joke.
Yeah,
The
man,
street
it's tough, man.
come on,
Different summertime, even summertime. Yeah, she like at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? And probably
better have
in
your ass in the
summertime,
house.
though,
No,
summertime,
hey,
it was hot.
Howard, you better be in the yard.
That's
That street
crazy.
light coming. You gotta be in the house, but you better be in the yard.
Yeah, man, in the yard, as soon as the street light come on, you'll have to be in the yard somewhere. That's fact. That is around the whole South. So that's like Alabama, Louisiana, I'm sure Mississippi. Motherfucker probably Texas too.
Hey,
When you be inside the yard, when the light come on.
And
Like, come on. All right, they walk outside. There. Oh, where you at? I'm right here.
Right. And then it's crazy. It was crazy because the light come on the same time every night. Motherfucker come on the same time every day, man. Motherfucker light come on.
You can hear it buzzing. Oh, I gotta go to the house.
That's true. That's true.
You ready to come on, man? Oh, shit.
Really? Wow. Yeah, like buzzing, like on here, off on that thing. Yeah, if it didn't come on. So at that point, you're going to walk home at that point.
Yeah, my God.
What you said?
Yeah, I had it hard.
Hey, even with all that Howard getting your ass whooped, all that, we still would fuck up.
Yeah.
We still would, bruh. This dumb shit we used to do out of boredom. You know, we had no video game at that point. Nintendo hadn't came out yet.
Yeah.
Man, we used to do all kind of dumbass experiments, bro. Take a BB gun, stick some bubble gum on top, and put a 22 shell on top of it, and shoot it.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's
Take a pump. Take one of those air BB guns, the one that has the CO2.
The pump. Yeah, the pump. Oh, this shit's hurt.
Take some bubblicious bubble gum, stick it on top of the barrel, then take a 22 shell and center it so it'll hit that little pin in the back to fire it, and send it on top and just shoot it in the air.
Wow.
Damn. That's like
over.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Yeah. I did a lot of crazy stuff, man, as a child, man. You know, out of boredom, man. Because in the South, it's boring, really, man. It's real country and real boring and different, you know.
Let me give y'all the craziest one.
So you get a lot of trouble. Get some trouble.
Let me get the craziest one, Howard. Did y'all have a propane tank in the back of your yard?
Yep. For frying catfish, for deep frying catfish. My dad had it.
How we shooting fireworks off the propane tank.
Oh, bro. That's bored right there. Y'all was bored, bro.
Yeah, y'all.
That's crazy, bro.
Too.
Wow.
We had
we
had the painted white propane tank because the sun they was doing to deflect the heat from the sun on that tank, so that's why they painted it white. Right. So you know, we kids, we don't know. We kids. We have no idea. All we know is we got this big ass thing sitting in our backyard. We don't know what the hell it is, bro. We got bottle rockets shooting off of it. We got Roman candles shooting off.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah, bottle rockets.
Man, our grandfather came around that corner and saw us out there shooting up shit up the damn tank. That was one of the worst beatings of my life.
Yeah, y'all was straight Dennis the Menace. Shit.
Kung Fu movies, man. Let me see. I don't remember, dude. We were too busy to even watch damn TV. I remember when I was small, we used to watch cartoons. But as soon as you got old enough to start an engine, Howard, it was over. You could start a lawnmower, you could start a plow, whichever one. Them days of watching cartoons was over.
Yeah, too, man. That's like, the South, man, bro. You just mowing the yard in the summertime. That was a big thing, man. You was living in the South, mowing the yard in summer, bro.
See, Mr. Miles,
they fucking fall out of that motherfucker, bro.
What?
That shit was hard, man.
Bro, we didn't have the riding mowers. How we had the damn little ass
the push mower, dog, and a big ass push mower.
Yeah, and I know about that.
It was heavy.
Wet grass, wet as hell. The grass ain't even being cut right. It's all chopped. You done cut all that shit, and they tell you, you missed some spots. Go back and do it again. God damn. Hey,
bro. Hey, Markel, you know what better, bro? Markel, remember, say you couldn't grab Markel, and say it's damp. Say if you couldn't more have it damp. And in the blades always cut off when the grass cut out kind of damp. You gotta keep starting them up all the time. You gotta keep pulling the damn string to start the damn mower.
Yeah.
You tired as hell. Had the time you try to start the motherfucker. Oh,
Hey,
big as a motherfucker.
we had an old one that had that bar.
Oh,
Like, let it go and turn off.
yeah.
Mm.
Your hands be so damn hard from shaking and
Yeah.
shit. You accidentally let it
Yeah.
girl. Oh goddamn! I got to start this bitch back up. Look, Miles, I got to go get some
Yeah.
little thing of gas. Take the little carburetor off. Take the little sponge off. Open up
This
the
shit.
what you call it? The little carburetor on there. The little carburetor on the engine. The little two-stroke.
Yeah.
Pour a little
Yeah.
gas in there. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Done it.
Boy, crank up.
I
Bro,
got
that
it. I got a
shit, man.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Got a T-shirt on that one, brother.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's living, man. That's why we were talking about work, man. I done did some work shit early. This ain't nothing. Yeah, y'all talking about complaining. Y'all complaining about nothing, dog.
That shit was crazy, bro. For real, going up and
Hey.
stuff, man.
Every preservative you can think of, how are we saving? We going to
Mhm.
somebody's yard to get some peaches, some pears. They got
Yeah,
damn
good, man.
jars. We didn't put this shit in jars and we saving it. What the hell are we saving if we expecting a winter storm? We going to war. What the hell are we saving all this shit for?
Oh Lord.
Hey man, we got a deep freezer full of peas and shit. What the hell are we saving this shit for?
Yeah. I got a partner like that right now.
He's like, we're going to war. He said we're going to war.
Bro, we act like we had a nuclear storm coming, Howard. We done saved so much shit.
We're
Deep
going to war. Yeah.
freezer filled with just shit. Oh man.
Bro, look, Mark, I was saying, wait a minute. Even greens, like from my garden, like my dad owned the garden, you know what I'm saying? So he planted a lot of greens, man. So what he do, say in the summertime, like he'll pick the greens, cook them, and then like somehow put them in plastic in Ziploc bags and freeze them until like the wintertime. Hey, that shit worked though, man, because in the wintertime, you know what I'm saying, it's our veggies right there. But like, man, our fridge was like, we had a lot of greens over here, then we had fish and all kinds of shit in the fucking freezer. Like, damn, man.
Hey man.
A deep freezer, a big ass deep freezer too, though. A big ass deep freezer. Motherfucker had a lot of shit in there.
Bro, my grandparents had at least 10 grand invested in deep freezers because we had two in the house besides the refrigerator. And you know, you got that little shack outside that they put together. You got 3 more out there. God damn, man.
Wow.
Yeah, fact, bro. I'm like, man,
Hey,
man, that's just,
and I'm shocked we didn't burn the house down because you know my grandfather knows nothing about electricity, man. We got all kind of cords and shit running from the house to the little shack.
Damn.
oh shit.
Bro. And then for the winter, Howard, we had this old ass heater. You could take a whole like block of wood, that bitch would burn all night. I forgot what you call those heaters.
Damn.
One of
Okay.
those big giant
Yeah.
ones. Man, you
Yeah.
like
Just
cut a
roll
big
it.
ass arm off and stick it in there and then let it go. Let it burn off.
Wow.
Hey, that's cool though. Yeah, that's cool. That shit sounds cool though.
Yeah,
Man.
you ain't the one cutting the goddamn wood. Of course it was cool. You got to-
You know, yeah. No, we had a fireplace. Yeah, our house it did have a fireplace. Yeah, it would. Hey, Mark, bro, chopping wood. You ever chopping wood too? That shit turn you to a man. Chopping wood. That shit's so fucking exhausting, bro.
How
Oh
who
my
you
god,
talking to, bro? Who you talking to, dog?
Oh.
Shit.
man, bro. That
I'm
shit
telling
is tiring.
you,
Chopping wood gets you strong. Yeah, chopping wood gets you strong, dog. Like, it gets you ready, dog. Chopping wood, like
Yeah.
real, bro. Come on, coming from top.
22.
That shit bring you some
That
badass
shit.
memories.
Hey, yeah, because the fireplace in our house, because the down south does get cold sometimes. Like some, not every
Oh,
winter,
yeah.
but some winter,
Oh,
yeah, some were mild though. Yeah, some were mild though, but some winters get cold. So my dad, we had a fireplace. I go outside, we had chop wood, man. I'm like, fuck, man.
Hey man, my grandfather used to tell people, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get you a load of wood. Who you think doing all the work?
Shit.
I got
you.
and loaded.
Yeah, you.
He go get $25 for the load. I get $3 out of 25.
Damn.
He said
Oh,
3.
yeah.
I get
God.
$3. I had to cut it, chop it, loaded, unloaded at their house. Give you $3.
Damn.
Hey. So I mean, I understand because I had a grandfather. I worked with him during the summertime, cutting yard. And if he took us to his house to eat our lunch, that home cooked lunch meal was taken out of our pay.
What?
That's how tough. Yes,
Damn.
that's how tough my grandfather
Wow.
was.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
sir.
Crazy.
I remember my grandfather worked at a sawmill, man, for over 30 some years. His Social Security check wasn't even $300.
Damn. That's crazy.
I'm like, wow, 30 some years, bro.
Mm.
It was like $270 some a month he was getting for Social Security. God damn.
Man, that's sad. That's sad.
That is. That's 30 years.
Yeah, now he does adjust. That probably does adjust over time, though, Markel. I mean, but you say, I mean,
Say it again, how we lost you.
A child though. You were a child though, right?
Nah, I was like 14 or 15 when he was getting like yeah. I remember it was less than $300 he was getting.
Yo.
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we can hear you. We got you. Yeah, Wally flying back tonight. What's going on, Mr. B? How you doing? Hey, back in them days of Mr. Miles, we had no worries. You didn't know the difference. Everybody around you was the same. Everybody had the same fucked up clothes.
That's true.
Everybody TV was black and white with a big ass TV underneath.
That's true.
TV on top.
Very true. Very true.
Everybody hung their clothes up outside on the clothesline.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure. Shit, everybody lived the same over there. Didn't know no different. Everybody had on top ass car. That they would get during income tax season, or they buy it from one of their buddies. It might last a good month, 2 months before it break down. So, hey, everybody was the same. But that's it there, Mr.
Yo.
Never forget. Never. How old you are. You never forget that shit. I'm good. I never want to live like that again. I'm good. That is a never.
That's true.
Come on, Tommy and Mr. B, what y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing a damn thing. Just sitting there looking.
Tommy ain't doing nothing.
Shit, Tommy probably got more meat. He trying to age.
Tommy ain't got no job.
Hey, where did you find that clip at of that dude from Martin? Mr. Miles, where you found that at?
I don't know. Somebody sent that to me, or
He said play records with a quarter on top of the needle. Damn.
oh yeah. I remember. I didn't understand that mess at first.
Yeah, man, I remember them old record players, man, them old record shops. Shit.
Yeah.
My sister loved Prince. That's all we used to hear, man. Every time she cleaned the house, Prince.
Hey, at least she found something that motivated her.
Man, I remember one of them album covers. It might have been Paisley Park. You open up the album cover. He had a cardboard thing. He had a whole part as the album, because you know the albums used to open up, and it'd be double sided. You'll have this record and that record.
Yeah.
And he had a whole like part as part of the album. I think that was that one, and George Clinton had one. Oh my God, I can't remember how George Clinton, but it was crazy how that album was with George Clinton. 8-track tapes. Woo-wee.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
Hey, how would you know about them 8-track tapes?
No.
You missed that era? Man, them
Yeah.
big ass blocks.
Yeah. Yo, blocks. 8-track.
Hey.
Yo,
Hey, 8-track tape.
Hey.
How?
8-track.
You ain't never seen an 8-track tape, though?
I think it's what 8mm
Bruh.
Eight
tape.
tracks. It was a tape. It was a big tape. Nah,
Hey, that was before cassette tapes. How it was with 8-track.
Sure was.
Hey, nah, yes, I ain't seen 8-track. But 8-track. I always heard of them, but I probably thought they was cassette tapes as well. I think.
They cassette tapes. That's where cassette tapes come from. They just shrunk them.
Right.
Oh,
It was shrunk.
These some big motherfuckers that you were slipping.
But you know what though? One thing I can say of the 8-track tapes versus the cassette tapes. I've never seen an 8-track tape break.
No. Now, that was true. Now cassette tapes would always break. The tape would break on the inside. You always got to try to tape it or glue it back. But 8-tracks, nah, man, them hard ass bricks.
Yeah.
Nah.
Dude, still 8-track. I know 8 tracks.
Nah, Howard, these goddamn bricks right here, boy, they built them bitches to last.
For real.
Like they built those cars back in the day. They built them cars. Look at that 8-track, Howard.
Look at that.
What?
Yeah.
It looks like a VCR. Just picture like a VCR. Remember the old VCR tape?
Yeah.
That's what it was. 8-track, bro.
And they had that in the car too.
Bro, they had a whole stack of them in the car. 8-tracks. Just.
No. Those played in the car. So like they
used to have like a mini suitcase in the back seat, and they stored the 8-track cassettes in there. Yep. Sure did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, the deck in the car was wild. The 8-track deck.
It sure was.
Yeah.
That was wild, Howard.
And the Lincoln Continental had one in the back seat. Some. Let me say it that way. Some had a secondary one in the back seat. Yep. Yeah, back in the day.
Damn. Yeah.
Back in the day.
8 tracks.
Shit.
Man, I remember they used to have them stacked up in them cars. How them big ass 8-tracks? I said, what the hell? Hey, but this is a car deck right here, Howard.
Damn.
Look how big that radio is. Slip that 8-track in there.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time I seen somebody steal one of them bad boys out of somebody's car, I just looked at them like they lost their everlasting mind.
They stole it. What the hell you gonna steal that thing?
Hey man. I said I looked at them like they lost their everlasting mind.
Yeah, you gotta unscrew it, you gotta pick it up.
Man, that thing heavy too. They ain't like now plastic. Oh no, that wasn't no plastic back then, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's some old shit right there.
Yeah.
It's I seen heavy, man. It's just about iron and steel.
It is AC. What was it?
We
Who was
said
it,
Steve
man?
heavy.
AC Delco, somebody like that made them bad boys back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, not seem heavy. I'm saying like it seemed heavy, like hard.
It ain't no scene. That bad boy was heavy though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Combat Survivor, right?
The entire album. Can't rewind. Yep. Hey, that Howard. There was no stop, pause, skip. Next song. No, you had to listen to the whole.
The whole album. You play the whole album. Oh no.
Hey man, kids today have no idea the struggle back then, Howard. People don't have no idea about the struggle, bro. There was no fast forward. There was no repeat. It was just put it in and play.
That's true.
Hey man, I remember we had to rent those VCRs. I mean, the VCR tapes from Blockbuster. You got to rewind.
Yeah.
You don't rewind.
Yeah,
It
right.
don't charge you as a
Oh
dollar.
yeah, get charged. Yeah.
You charge $1, yeah, but like the fuck. I mean, because it's work, huh? You put your pinky, you put your finger in, and then you wind up bitch like that.
We used to put tape on pencils, fatten up fatten up the pencil and put it in there. Yep.
Still say Howard not old enough to remember 8-tracks, built like VCS, just wasting the charge. If that got caught, AC Delco. I guess that's who made it. AC Delco.
Yeah.
How? Man. Kids don't understand the struggle, dog. Now you can just tell it. You can just open up, play any song from any era. It don't matter where the song come from. But
It's
back
spoiled
then,
right now. It's spoiled now. Yeah. Bro,
hey,
it's
we
just
had
like y'all versus now.
like DJs back then. Listen to Dr. Steele in the late night hour. Da, da, da.
with the old sound effects and shit.
Yeah, what they call it? Midnight Dance.
Midnight.
What the hell was it called?
All that shit.
It was the radio stations are all the same, like 93.9, 92.3, 107 something. Man, shit.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, so was that call this back in my home.
Yeah, free thinking. That real was the shit. It was the shit.
Hey, when it was a good album. When it was some bullshit, no, that wasn't no.
Yeah.
Some of them songs was not hidden. Let's see. They had a whining sound when they got hot, when they got old. A whining sound? Hell, all of it sounded like whining to me when they were playing that crap.
All that shit, man.
Man, y'all don't have it, man.
It's like came on, but like,
yeah,
it's different, man. That's just
hey, man, we had a Ford Pinto, brown, a brown Ford Pinto. That mother 8-track was so big in that car, Howard, looked like it took up half the damn deck.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah, Pinto.
Hey, we had a Pinto, dog. A brown Ford Pinto.
Just a time, like totally different cultures, man. Like, totally different like kids now versus like y'all, man.
Oh,
this shit is not even like, it's totally different.
How they had a time machine,
totally
dropped their ass off back then.
They
wouldn't make it.
Yeah, like now, they say hell no, they wouldn't make it, man. Yeah, nah. Like, it's totally, it's good. I'm saying, because it's too different. You know what I'm saying? Like now they spoiled as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Better back then, man. That shit was crazy.
LA got it down to 13.
In the South, man.
They got it down to 13.
It was some country.
Hey, Howard, back then, no dog. Man, it was crazy. You remember that Fuzzy Buster police detector? Buster's police?
Buster's police detectors.
No, what is that? Buster police detectors? No, you got me on that one, dog.
What's up, Mike?
He said they were down by 30. What's up, Mike? Damn, they were down by 30?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Like 12 now, or 13. They down by 12, 13 right now, man.
Making slow jam tapes for the late. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Howard. The midnight hour, bro. We used to be up all night waiting on one or two songs.
Hey, that was back when women. I mean, when we wanted to grind with each other.
Hey, we used to write love letters.
Yeah, stay on the damn phone all night.
Yeah.
You up half the night typewriting with a typewriter, spelling that shit wrong as hell with that white out.
Ours was by hand though, Market. I think, but like ours got so
damn, Gary.
So crazy. Ours would be rolled up in a certain way. Like the girls, roll their papers up to us in like certain like forms and shit. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like some, you get the paper rolled up in certain form, like a design, and give it to us. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It'd be like all kind of stuff, bro.
Damn, Gary.
Yeah, it's different now, man. Because cell phones and man, it's just totally different.
Man, we had no cell phone back then. We had a damn those
rotary dial phones at the crib.
Yeah, Mom Bell with the damn extension cord about 50 yards. Howard, you can run that phone one room to the next room. You still ain't.
All over the damn house.
Yeah,
Yes,
oh,
sir.
yeah.
Hey man, we done
Right,
stressed
that
you.
shit was
You got to
crazy.
watch what you doing because you ain't paying attention. You choke the shit out of yourself walking back to your room.
Mhm.
The damn phone line is stretched all the way in the room. The door closed. I said, wow.
Mm.
Hey, but we had one though,
Yeah.
Mr. Miles, that used to shock you. Our little rotary, we had to use a pencil because the
What?
damn thing would shock the shit out of your ass.
Damn. Mm-mm.
Damn, Gary, so you be able to be dead to be in a Ford Pinto. Jesus.
Hey, and here's the funny part.
Damn.
I got a Vietnam vet. He doesn't have the rotary dial, but he has one of the rotary dials in his house. That one's in the kitchen, but he still got a push button phone in his crib. And
Hello.
he barely knows how to use a cell phone.
Hey, Raquel, Pinto, you know those engines used to get so hot they were made out of aluminum. They used to melt into liquid silver.
Oh shit!
We had a brown one, Gary. I remember growing up, we had a brown one.
They
I
were
remember that
aluminum
8-track.
engines.
I remember that 8-track tapes in there, like the dash was like this. That 8-track was probably
Yeah, the 8-track was thick. The 8-track player in the car was thick.
Most of the shit
man, hell, how the radio had the tone and the bass and the tuner. That shit was probably this goddamn big.
Oh no.
It ain't like now,
That's
man.
crazy,
You can
man.
just hook the shit up Bluetooth. Well, no Bluetooth back then, dog.
Nope.
Hell no.
Nah.
Yeah, but everybody moved from 8-tracks to 4-tracks, then to cassettes.
Yeah, he said stealing lines from Barry White. Yeah, back in the days, how Barry White with those deep voice talking to no women.
Barry White.
Hey, you don't know about Barry White, man?
Man, Barry White used to jam, bro.
Boy,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
hey, Barry White
Barry White.
and Teddy Pendergrass, hey, Teddy Pendergrass, man, they coming up out of it, Howard. They coming up out of it.
Oh, yeah, they were both
Pendergrass
good.
on, hey, the Quiet Storm. Yeah, that was it. That's what it was called, the Quiet Storm. Late at night.
Hour and shit. About 10
Yeah.
o'clock. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, Quiet Storm hour.
So Markelly was still called the Quiet Storm?
It was called the Quiet Storm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What they gonna change it? They had some thing. Hey, everywhere around the world they called it Quiet Storm. Came on like what 9, 10 o'clock at night.
9, 10, which came on, bro, every night.
Yeah, Quiet Storm. You would get close.
Clothesline by your sister.
Oh, clothesline. Yeah, with that damn phone line. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, you got clothesline. Yeah.
CB radio was a fun.
Oh man,
my goodness.
that was some of the funniest shit. Howard.
The CB.
It was like they had a contest. Who could find the longest goddamn CB line? Put it on the
What? That's
Bro,
crazy.
they
A
going
CB
down the
radio.
road. Goddamn TV, the CB line is just leaning back. Just
Yeah,
that shit was
ham radio
crazy.
operators.
CB radio used to mess up the TV reception.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's Mr. B. What's going on? I know you got
Not
church
too
tomorrow. I know you
Yeah.
got church on.
Yeah, I got the, but hey, you know what? I had to come on because you started talking about the 8-track tape. You had to take the bottom of the match,
The
match.
pencil. The pencil.
No, you take the bottom of the match, then you stick it in the side because that thing be making that noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. I forgot
It
about
would make
that.
you mad. It make you so mad. You could change tracks because that's why they're called 8-track. You press the button, but the thing is, it may skip to the wrong track, and you be trying to get your song. You're like the button, you be mad.
Hey
You
man,
be
we ain't
mad.
messing with Mr. B.
You be mad. You
We
be
just
mad.
put it. We just
Hey,
put
man.
it. Just let it play.
Let it play. Yeah, that's
Hey,
my fault. They just let it
oh
play.
boy,
Yep. You
we
can
had
call the
Dr.
radio station for a request.
Yep, we had
That's
Dr.
fine.
Perry. We had Dr.
Yeah.
Perry Johnson. He said, "Let me beam you up." He put some Ramsey Lewis on.
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh,
Some
damn.
you heard Ramsey? Remember Ramsey Lewis?
No, you got me on that one. I've never heard of
Dun,
Ramsey
dun,
Lewis.
dun,
Because
dun, 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 dun. Oh man, Ramsey. Pull
you
Ramsey
had
Lewis up.
him and Lou Ross.
Oh,
I know who Lou Ross is, but Ramsey
I met
Lewis?
Lou Ross. He got mad at
But you
me.
should. Ramsey
I was in the military. He said, "You know who I am?" I said, "Yeah." You're Lou Ross.
Ramsey Lewis. What year was this, Mr. Mr. B? What year was this?
This was back in it's like 83 or something like that. 83.
No, I'll probably applying somebody field. I wouldn't know what the hell
Hey,
going on.
hey, I met him on an army base in Korea, up in Yongsan. And he asked me, he said, "You know who I am?" I just looked at him because I'm not, I don't like movie stars and everything like that. I'm like, I'm just like they are. They say my name is Lou Ross. I said my name is Barry Dixon. That's the way I was brought up, man. I'm always like that. And people they be like, "You know who I am?" I say, "Yep, I know who you are." But yeah, but them cassette tapes when they first came out, they used to stick, and all of a sudden they stick inside the cassette, and you had to pull it out, and all of a sudden all that
Yeah,
cassette
they
tape,
would unravel.
you had to roll it back up with that
Yeah.
with a pencil.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be so mad. Man, making those slow jams, you'd be up all night long.
Yeah, you sleep as hell in school because you done made that song, you made that tape for that girl all night.
Hey, making that love letter, stealing Barry White, Teddy Pendergrass. You go to a Barry White concert, boy, the old guys be telling, they said the women be throwing their drawers up on stage. Barry White be singing.
Concert, man, we ain't going to no concert back then. Closest thing I got to a concert was probably a cornfield. That is somebody out there.
My brother went to a concert to see the Parliament, and they were talking about who was in the mothership. They kept asking, they had a raffle who was in the mothership at George Clinton concert, the Parliament. They said who's in the mothership? George Clinton came out of the mothership.
Probably with some diapers on.
No, he had no clothes on. He had no clothes on. He had a feather, ostrich feather scarf around his neck, and had nothing on. All he did was playing his stuff was all.
Hey, George Clinton was buck wild back then.
George Clinton was crazy.
Yeah,
George
And
Clinton
this
was
is
crazy.
still saying this, not me. Now this is still. I didn't say this.
We're going back every day.
you pick a buzz. They were. Oh shit!
Good one.
That is not me.
Oh
That is not me. That is not me. That is still. Don't look at me. Why'd you say I didn't say that? I'm just.
He said a sweet pickle buzz.
See,
I'll give it to use his own name.
Still is on one tonight.
See now, still must. Hey, I don't know nothing about no pickle bus. Still must have rode on that pickle bus. Still must have rode on that pickle bus. And he had no pickle, and he was on that, and he had that pig feet. Still was getting that pickle. He's eating that pickled pig feet out there. I don't know nothing about that.
Oh snap! Still got y'all hot.
Cam up, Still. Bring your butt on here.
He at work. He at work.
No, he not. He like Tommy.
Oh damn!
Cam up.
Oh, damn!
I did not say any of that. I'm just copying and pasting.
He said you just relaying the message.
I know Still lurking out there somewhere.
Oh damn!
What the hell?
Yeah, Mr. Sleepy himself.
I'm
What is
gonna
a
have to go
sweet
look that one
pickle
up.
buzz? What is that?
God,
That sweet.
Nah,
dog.
nah. Where Grady? Where Grady at? Mr. Steele, where Grady at? Be falling asleep. He's
Oh,
great. Oh, he's
shit.
Grady on the. He's Grady on Sanford and
Oh.
Son.
All right, still you might be catching up with
Oh,
Barry.
yeah, that's a good one.
Mm.
I call Mr. Steele. His nickname is Grady.
Oh damn.
You might be catching up with Barry on that one. Oh, this is what this is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sweet pickle buzz.
Hey, Scooby Doo.
Oh shit.
He thought was no Scooby Doo.
Look at this.
No.
Oh damn.
The pickle
Volkswagen.
buzz. That Volkswagen pickle
Oh, yeah, VW.
Wow.
I ain't know nothing about that, man. I
Oh,
never seen.
I've never seen that before.
I
What was
never
that, in
seen
the
one of those.
70s?
Yeah,
That
I
had
never
to be in
seen
the
nothing like
70s
that.
because of that lunch bill.
Oh shit.
No, I didn't. I never had a lunch pail either.
What the hell? Still be thinking of some shit like this.
See, I
Yeah,
didn't
they
carry
had
no
the
metal.
pickle bus.
I didn't carry one of I didn't carry one of metal lunch pails. I
You
ain't
didn't?
like. No, I ain't like cold
Shit.
food. I like a hot lunch, man. That's all I was, man.
Oh damn.
Oh my God.
Oh
Shit.
damn, Mr. B. Shit.
You
Nah.
like lunch.
I brown bagged it.
Nah, I
That too.
ain't do no brown bagging. If it wasn't hot, I didn't want it.
Oh,
Y'all,
My family
y'all
member,
living good
my
back in the
family,
days. What the hell
my
y'all
family
talking
member,
about?
my family members had a problem with me, boy. They didn't like me.
Mm.
I didn't. They say, "What's wrong with you, boy?" I said, "I just don't like. I didn't like cold food. I'd rather not go eat. I'd rather go. I'd rather stop.
Wow.
Hey,
I'll wait
Howard.
till I get home."
Howard. You know, Howard here these froze. He moving a
No,
little bit.
is he moving?
He was.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'll go. No, on the phone.
Oh
Oh,
damn.
oh
There's
man,
Howard.
that big Angela Bo Davis afro.
Amy, he said,
That's fucked
Angela,
up.
he said, sweet
Angela
pickle.
Bo Davis afro.
That's
Mm, mm, mm.
he said, sweet pickle buzz, blood.
Where I was from, not too many people wore afros. We wore flat
What?
tops, or you wore flat tops, or you waved. They waved their hair. Wave.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, y'all put that what they call it, the devil. What they call it? Devil what that shit they used to put in the head? Oh my God.
Nah, they just you just comb
They
your
still use
head. You comb
Royal
your
was it
head.
Royal Grease? Was it Royal Grease?
Nah, B. Hey, there's always way some slick shit was in your head, bro. That shit was like
What was that shit in
perm or
their
something.
head, man? What was it called, Howard?
B. Was it that fucking
Nah,
perm or some shit?
nah.
That-
You can't.
that
Hey,
baby grease or some
Howard, you can't tell me nothing about that. My dad used to have perm and he had his hair
shit.
and
That's what
here
I'm
he come
saying.
out. Yeah, he used
Yeah.
to be smooth. My dad used to always when you see my dad, he always wearing a suit. He had a cigar, had a newspaper, and had his hat on. Here he come. That was my dad.
Yeah.
He was always
Jerry
Shit,
Man,
Butler,
Curtis
you
Mayfield,
look-
Isaac Hayes,
Herbert
Yeah.
Hancock,
Yeah.
Sensation,
Al
Al Green,
Green.
Rick James.
All of them are
Yeah.
good.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Rick James.
Man, Rick James, woo, back then, boy, I can't imagine
Rick-
Rick James back then.
No, Bootsy. No,
Bootsy Collins.
No,
Yeah.
Bootsy
Oh,
Collins was the
Collins,
man.
yeah.
He's
But Rick
this must
James
be
back then,
no,
he
but
was in his
Bootsy
thing
Collins.
like that Dave Chappelle show. Woo-wee.
No,
Yeah.
but Bootsy Collins started all. He's always talking about this must be an obscene phone call.
He didn't have no S way. They didn't have no S curl back then, bro. Not Mr.
Nah.
B. No.
Nah, we waved. We waved.
baby
We
grease
used you had
back
a
then.
comb. You had that brush. You had that brush be brushing your hair. Cause my
Yeah,
dad
you
was
waved.
like this. My dad was like this. If
That
you
was
he
live.
caught
Thank
you,
you, Ira.
he
That's
caught you with your
called.
Nah, he ain't put no lie in your head.
That was
He
live.
put no
Yep.
Nah, I ain't know nothing about that.
Mm.
But anyway, If you didn't comb your hair back there, my dad catch me. You get to have that ace comb. You know the ace comb is. That thing is so fine. Comb your head, you be. That'd be the last time. Last time you go outside with your head not combed. My dad would pull that ace comb out, boy. That thing would tear you up.
Yeah, that ace.
Oh, that ace. That thing is thin. That thing would tear you up. Come here, boy. You comb that head. Yeah. We had to. Yeah, you had to carry yourself, boy.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm surprised though, Mr. B, because where I grew up at, we had afros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say some. I'm not saying all. I said some.
Yeah,
You know, we
yeah.
had a mix. Yeah, we had.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, Murray Grease.
Cause
Oh
my
yeah, no,
dad,
the Murray grease. Dog, you talking about the orange can, the Murray grease?
Yeah.
Murray Grease. You had other types
What was
too.
the other one, Howard? Black and what was the other one?
Yeah, nah. It's called some. What's called like something waves.
Yeah,
something
like-
waves.
Some waves, yeah.
Something.
Oh, my
Foley
goodness.
waves or something like that.
I
Foley waves or something like that. I don't know. Well, anyway. Oh, I know, man.
I bet still know what it's called. Sporting waves.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Oh, that must have been a newer brand then.
See, my dad was strict.
No, those kind of older brand. Like the main brand too was right there. It was a black can with like gold strip in the bitch. Yep.
My dad was strict. He give you he put a finger at 1 or 2. 2 means you get a flat top. One you get a bald head. You get a bald head.
Hey, it was thick, but hey, it's a way grease was thick. You know what I'm saying? That way grease.
And
thick on your
did you guys have barbers? Did you guys have barbers that one on Friday you would never want to go to? We had one. His name was Zeke. Zeke would have this like dispenser cup. You know, like that dispenser. You know the white dispenser cup. Zeke have some gin in it, and boy, Zeke could cut hair. The front of your head look just nice. On the back of it, man, he jack it up, boy. Your stuff be jacked up in the back. We called him Zeke the Freak.
My name is Mr. B.
Oh snap!
Nah, I didn't wear my hair like. I
Like you said, Dax, man. Was it Ira said Dax?
Hey, that hair has to be a lot lower than that, and it had to be waved, and then that would be me. But it'd be
Oh,
had to be flat.
You got a whole thing of Dax. Okay.
Yeah, that was Dax. Yeah, I just said that thing. Ira just said.
Dax neat wave. Yeah, that neat wave. I know about that.
It's almost gone. I've been using it too. You know what I mean?
Hey, my brother wore an afro, but you know what? My sister, he's a bug. My sister my sister braided his hair so tight he couldn't even close his eyes.
She did.
She did it on purpose. She braided his hair so tight he couldn't even close his eyes. You say I was laughing so hard. It was funny. It was funny.
That was good.
And the Gumby, boy, that's woo. That was back in the day.
It was a style.
ABB, all fresh wave became you asleep.
She braid that hair. Hey, all my sisters, they could do some hair, but man, my youngest sister, man, she's a cut hair in the bathroom in high school. Cut all them girls' hair. I don't care who you were.
Bobby Brown.
Wow.
Nah.
He can't close his eyes, but that's crazy.
Hey, man,
Oh yeah, that's true.
When they
That's a
braid
true
you out, you laying back and you got your eyes open. That shit be so goddamn cool. You think his ass is Asian. You didn't change race to Asian. This
That's true.
motherfucker can't see shit.
That's true.
Your eyes. Hey, look, you can't even close your eyes. Braid them too tight. Cause that's when you say, is it too tight?
And fork. Yep.
It's
Pitchfork.
Yeah, that was me right there.
Yeah.
Hey, how they be laid back, they look up, you think they ass Asian. They can't see.
like hey, he all cranking up shit tight as hell here.
Hey man, I'm not playing. Hey, you mess around. Hey, look, Don't get them mad. Keep bugging them, and you better catch them in a good mood because you don't, they braid that stuff. Oh man, that's my youngest sister, boy. She was something else, boy.
Oh, that hot comb used to fuck them up, boy.
Oh man.
Hey, you used to see girls in school. They got that sticker, that print on the back of their neck from that hot comb. The hot comb sit too long.
Let it send to that neck.
Hey, tear that up. Tear
They'll
that
burn
up.
their hair up.
That too.
Hey man, that
Oh
hot
man.
comb was no joke.
Oh man. Hey, I'm gonna just
Minnesota won game 1.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna confess something right now because y'all
Lakers
don't know.
in 6.
Hey, did you guys do prank phone calls when you were younger?
Yeah, everybody did that.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
let me tell you what I did one time. I was making these phone calls. I wired the cassette tape to the telephone so I could play it back and you can record it, right? We hear it over and over again. I called this one lady up. I said, "Hello, this is WDES. I want to tell you that you won a brand new James Brown album." Man, that lady said, "You can take that James Brown album and stick it up here."
Shoot.
Then I called another lady. She started laughing so hard. She laughed for 5 minutes, man. I'm not lying. I was laughing. She was laughing. Oh, man, it was crazy. I don't know. I used to be, I don't know. We used to do stuff like that. Prank phone calls and stuff like that.
Try
Oh,
it
man.
now.
Oh, no, you do it now. You do it now. They do You do it now. Oh man.
Try it now.
Hey, they be trying to hunt you down, trying to kill you. They trying to hunt you down, trying to kill
They
you
got
now.
call ID now. They know exactly where your ass is.
Yeah, but you can fake that.
How you gonna fake it?
Well, yeah, you're supposed to be able to put another number in there or something, can't you? That's what people
They
do.
got your GPS.
No,
No,
they know where you at. They
You,
know
you
where
can't do that.
You
No,
better
they
not call the
got
PA and cuss their ass out. And they like you don't know
Oh
what
no.
happened.
Or you block it.
Hey,
Gary,
I
they'll be at your
think
doorstep.
somebody around here did something like that, and guess what? They showed up knocking at their door.
Nah, Gary, it don't work like that no more, dog.
So you don't be playing around.
No. You think you can put another number in and it's not gonna trace your phone?
Oh no, they know.
Your phone is registered. Even with a satellite, they can find that phone. They may not
That's
be able to
right.
find you, but they
But
can
they know
find
that.
you.
That's right.
Yeah,
They know
because a lot of times I get like a spam call or it says something else. There's no number there, and sometimes it could be a legit call too.
I don't even
You
answer.
got them all blocked. That's on your phone. You got them blocked.
I'm gonna tell you right now. With me, if you block your number and I don't see a name or anything, I don't answer it.
I don't
That's
get those
how I
calls,
am.
Mr. B, because on your phone, you can have your phone block all that. If there's no
Yeah, I do.
number, no name, they can call all day. I never know.
Yeah,
You got
I have it
a
like
number
that
and name
too.
attached to it.
Because I can't. I don't know. That's crazy. Because I remember one time they keep calling me about trying to sell you something or something like that. And I remember one time this dude called me. I think he was from India. He called me like 8 o'clock 5 o'clock in the morning, and he was like he had an accent, and he said you own a computer? I said a Microsoft computer. I said no, I don't own a computer. He said yes you do, and I said no I don't. I don't have a computer. He was so mad. I said I don't have a computer. I tell him like that, or they ask me do I have a house? I said I don't own a house. I just get tired of them, man. It gets crazy sometimes.
You just gotta block the number, Mr. B.
Oh,
You
I
gotta
block
all
them.
that.
Oh, I block them every time. But man,
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling you,
they'll
they
call
got
back on another number.
they got these big Markel. They got these big servers now, like the AI bots, and they just
I'm
go
telling you.
around.
No,
I'm
Mr.
telling you.
B, you can set your phone. You'll never get them calls. I'll do a video and show you how to do it. You
All
can
right,
set
do
your
it.
phone
Do that.
and
Because
you'll never get them. If they don't have a name, to go with a number, you'll never get it. They won't even, you'll never know it existed.
All right,
Mm.
bet, do it.
All these phones do it. All of them do it. Your phone does it, Gary. Samsung does it. Pixel does it. Apple does it. They all do it.
Yeah, but
because I get
you block numbers, and the same people
no,
will call you back
no.
later on.
No, I'm not talking about blocking that number. I'm saying block any number that doesn't have a name.
Okay.
It will not come up, period.
I think I
They
did
won't
that
come
before. I think
Oh,
I did it
never
before.
done, I've never done that before.
I
Yes,
have to go back here.
they all do it.
Yep.
That way they have to call you from a number that shows a name, whether it's U.S. government or whoever. They cannot call you any other way. It has to have a name.
Yeah.
Now, I don't get telemarketer calls. I couldn't tell you the last time I got a telemarketer call.
I can't stand
Yeah,
it.
but you're in Columbia, though.
Man, do you know how they call you here? Shit. You must understand. In the U.S., you got all kind of laws that say what? If you call and they tell your ass don't call no more, you don't call no more. In Colombia, that means keep calling. Call even more, 3-4 times more.
It don't matter.
And it don't matter
Oh,
what
man.
time. 11 o'clock at night, the fuckers calling your ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Markel, you were talking about those
That's crazy,
CB radios. I remember this one dude, we called him Boot Hill Bob. Man, this dude had a whip antenna that go from the back all the way to the front. That's how long it was. He had a thing tied to it. And when he keyed that thing, man, that thing would be so loud, man. It sound you can hear him 4 blocks away, boy. You think he a fire truck or something.
Mm.
Oh man, we used to crack up, boy.
Yeah, he must have had one of those. What they are? They had that little bobbing thing. The antenna's long as hell. It'll just
Yeah,
snap every time.
yeah. He had a something. He had something tied to it, like some kind of on the front where he had it tied in the middle, and you can it goes front to back. He had an LTD. He had a big old L dog.
Okay. Mark 7.
Mm-hmm.
He had a damn gas guzzler.
Yeah,
That
here he
too.
come.
That
Here he
too.
come.
What they used to get back in the days as far as gas? What, 7-8 miles to the gallon?
Oh yeah, man.
No more than
Less
9.
than you get
Probably
something.
about 8.
If you got 9 miles to the gallon back then, man, man 10. Man, they'd be like, wow. And gasoline was like 43 cents a gallon.
Yeah, it was cheap.
You know
And
what?
then when they did that embargo, a tariff on the oil in the Middle East, and boy,
Oh, I
You
didn't
had them
even
lines.
numbers.
tariffs is the worst thing. We never recovered from that. We shut down all those automobile factories because of tariffs. In Detroit, and that's when the Honda became popular. Honda and Toyota. Before the American cars were the big thing, but when they put them tariffs on that oil, and all of a sudden the companies inflated the price of gas, and then gas never came down since. And that's how you got. That's why Oldsmobile went away. You know, all
Oh
these different
yeah.
car makers, all these
Yeah.
different
Yeah,
these car companies, they went away.
V8.
And
Yeah, the
Detroit,
V8 engine.
that's why Detroit it went silent. All those jobs dried up, and it became a ghost town. Look at the history. And they mess around with these tariffs now, boy. Hey, that ain't nothing to play with. That never will change. You put tariffs on, and then people change their way of buying things. They change their habits.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna show y'all how to do this real quick because it's real simple. I just had to remember how to do it myself. All you do, for those of you got an iPhone, Gary, I'm gonna do it. I gotta go with my Android phone to show you how to do it. But for
Okay.
those of you who have an iPhone, go to your settings. You in your settings?
Yep.
Go to your phone. Go to your phone app, or go to search and type in phone at the top.
Okay.
Now scroll down to the bottom where you see it says silence unknown callers.
Okay.
Turn that on.
It's
That'll
on.
be $5. Don't tell me nothing
damn.
else.
Oh damn.
Send him
I
a
pay
super
you.
chat.
I pay you kindly on Tuesday.
For two
Gary, it
weekly
should be the
wonders
same way on
today.
Android. If you go to your Samsung phone, I don't know if you're using it, but on your Samsung phone, it's the same way. You go to the phone app,
Settings.
you go for the settings, go to your phone. When you go to your phone, you should see unnamed calls blocked. Turn that on.
Okay, I'll go through there and see if I find it.
Yeah, they ain't gonna call you no more. Not from there. And they're gonna get tired because it's gonna go straight to voicemail. They're gonna hang up. This fucker here, he ain't never home. That's how simple it is. Y'all got something you want to do with the phone? Just ask. Let's see. He said Gary got a jitterbug phone.
No, I got a Samsung 6. The fold.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the flip, not the fold. That's the
Flip,
flip.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought you had the big one. Yeah, you got the
No,
flip.
I have the
He
fold.
flipped it out.
I mean the flip.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why.
let me go grab mine real quick because I got the same phone. I got the fourth version. I don't have the sixth. I got the fourth one, but it's the same thing.
Was it the fourth one, the first one, or there was a 3?
No, that was a 1.
There
I
was
had
a
the
1?
second one. Yeah, that was a 1. I had the second one.
Oh, I started at 4.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna have to get off because I'm sleepy as hell from yesterday.
Yeah, we about to get off here in a sec.
Yeah.
I know you got to go take that medication, Mr. Miles, and Mr. B about to get out of here because he got to go to church tomorrow and donate all his check.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah, I
snap.
play. Yeah, I
Don't
gotta
give
go
your
play.
check away,
I gotta
man.
go. I gotta go play an instrument, man.
Oh, you
Hey,
play?
We're just gonna play bingo.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
no, I play drums, man.
That's cool, man.
bingo.
I play drums.
Bro,
I'm a
You playing
drummer.
at the church?
Yeah, I play drums.
Wow.
See,
I've been
Gary, I
playing.
got the fourth one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, just say it with me, Mr. B. B6. Oh, see?
B6. What the heck
Yeah,
is that?
bingo.
Oh,
Bingo.
You know what?
Oh,
You know what?
snap.
There's one game that I used to always people get mad at me. If you play bingo with me, they all want to kill me. I be yelling, bingo, you ain't got bingo, man. Ain't enough, you call enough numbers.
Yeah, that was the old joke of the day, though. Yeah,
Contact phone number.
definitely. But all right, fellas, I know Mama looking for me tonight.
Speaker, alert.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
you have
All
a
right,
nice
you too.
sleep.
Miles. Yeah, we about to get off here, man. I'm trying to find real quick on here where you do that at for Gary. Call assist, phone info, speakers. What the hell it is on here?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta look around to find things.
That's why I don't like Samsung. Too much crap. You got everything on here, but what you looking for?
So I was gonna say silent unnamed calls. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Something like that? Okay.
Yeah. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. I'll find it. It's too much looking at that.
I don't
iPhone.
like.
Boom, boom, boom.
I don't like them. I don't like them aliens.
What aliens?
Them the people that own the Samsung phones. I call them aliens
Why?
because they're not on Earth.
Yes, we are.
What?
No, you're not. No, you're not. You gotta own an Apple. man.
I was a big Apple fan for a long time till I got the Samsung 4. Me and my friend decided to switch, and I just been on it for the last 3 years. Wife and daughter got all mad.
Because man, hey,
my son, he's good at both, and he said the one thing he didn't like about the Android phones, too many steps. He said, you got to do this, you got to go do this, and do this, and do this. You got to do so many steps to do just one thing. Because I remember we used to be, we go out to eat at dinner and stuff. Somebody said, oh, do this, 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 and that. We just do one thing. Bam. The other guy with the alien, he be over there. He said, what you doing, man? He said, I had to do this first, and then I got to do this, and I got to do this. Like, what? I said, if I had to do that, I said, no. That'd be it for me. I throw that phone in the garbage. I said, no.
Damn,
Too-
you throw it in the garbage.
too many steps.
Oh, here it is.
I ain't got time for it. I ain't got
Yeah,
time
my
for
best
it.
friend, he's with the Samsung, like me, the flip phone, and he calls Apple junk. I go, no, it isn't. The computers are good. The iPads are good.
I tell you, you know what? The one thing that make you laugh, if you have an Apple computer, it runs Windows faster than it
Oh
does
yeah,
on the
I
regular.
used to have both dual boot. Yeah,
It
I have both.
runs it faster. It runs it faster than the regular the other stuff.
And it's more safer for viruses too, even if you run Windows.
Yeah, because on an Apple phone, what happened is
He said
the
Apple fruit gone bad.
Apple fruits.
he must be out there. He must be out there.
Hey, they look. They both offer something the other one doesn't. I use both.
Yeah.
Right. So they got their plus and minuses. No matter which one you look, no matter which one you got, they all got their plus and minuses.
No, but the Androids have gotten better in years too. That's why I went from Android to Apple when I did.
Can I ask a question? Now, Markel, if you're gonna take your phone with you, which one are you gonna take with you?
Oh, I'm gonna take my iPhone now. Hey.
Oh, you already knew he
And
was
I
going to
use
say that.
both, but if you asking me to choose, hold up. If you asking me to choose one, I'm taking the iPhone.
Oh, I already know that for you.
I just asked the question, man. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the iPhone. Yeah, if I had to choose one, but luckily I don't. I can rock. You know,
You can
do
bring both.
too.
Been blessed. I've been blessed. Well, gentlemen, I appreciate y'all coming on tonight. We're gonna make this a short night. We're not gonna do no marathon tonight.
Yeah.
It's Easter Sunday.
All right,
in
bro.
about an
All right,
hour
guys,
and
man.
Yeah.
Salute.
48 minutes. Howard, appreciate it.
Right.
B,
All
Gary.
right.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'll see you guys later. But Gary, I'll make sure I figure it out on this one how to do it.
I'm gonna try to do it right now. Ask me
Hey,
next
Mark-
time. Ron.
Don't block yourself out your phone. Don't block
Markel.
yourself out your phone, Gary. You blaming me.
Hey, Markel, Markel, you got to get that big old manual out around about this thick to figure out to do with that Android.
All right, man. We
All
out.
right,
Okay,
later.
good
But
night.
still appreciate you coming on, man. We up out of here still. We'll holler at you later, bro, on Tuesday.
All right, bye.
Later.
Later.
Later.